TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch, not live, but you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, turning on post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK, man. Don't forget Patreon, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Premier League highlights, UK TV shows, UK movies. Twitch.com is where you can't catch a live stream. Usernames at the bottom of the screen, man. This is Anything Goes with James English. Shout out Mr. James English for getting Mazza on here. You know we had to attend for this one, man. Ever since, you know how the chat introduced me to Mazza. They introduced me to Mazza and Recidivism at once. But I lean more I like both, honestly, but I lean more towards Mazza because, like, he put his whole story out. Like, we knew, like, it was tough. Anyway, talk to me.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. No copyright infringement intended. All rights belong to their respective owners.
And boom, we're on. And today's guest, we've got Matt. How are you, Mazza?
I'm good.
Brother rented out a little area for this one. This is a whole rental, ain't it? I feel it.
Man, I'm good. How are you, brother?
Good, brother. Really good. You're smashing it.
Yeah, man. Getting there.
In prison, 11 stretch, guns.
Yeah.
A lot of mad stuff. Started doing rapping in prison.
Yeah, man.
Your missus says you were shite at the start, kind of laughing, telling you to chuck it.
Yeah.
And then, boom, here we are. Top 20 single.
Yeah, man.
Working with some of the biggest stars in the world. Even Eminem is recognised who you are.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. That's big.
Madness, bro.
How are you?
Good, man.
You enjoying it?
Enjoying it. I'm just getting there slowly but surely, innit? Just staying focused, man. But that's the main thing. Like, obviously, I haven't been out long. And we're doing, like, nearly a decade behind the door. People expect so much, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm rebuilding relationships as well, brother.
I'm people. He talking about me. I'm people. I just want music every week.
Because, like, when you're alone, when you go away for that long, it's like all the relationships you had, all the bonds get broken, do you know what I mean? Because of distance, bro. And that's what people don't realise, man. So since I've been out, been rebuilding relationships with my family. Obviously, fucking settling down in my bed, got pregnant.
Congratulations.
Got a little lad on the way in it, bro. So, yeah, man, just taking it slow, brother.
Your responsibilities change.
Exactly.
Everything changes. It's all like being a young kid, thinking that's the life, fucking guns and drugs and all the bullshit, all the fakery. In that life, it's easy dead or prison.
Yeah, it's easy to get tied up into, lad, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to hit the roads, lad. It's easy to get fucking mixed up in that shit, lad. But the hardest thing to do, lad, is stay focused on something you like, bro.
Nah, listen. It's a little bit. It is. He's spitting facts. It is. Like, jumping out of prison and getting right back on the road, putting yourself next to the people. Sometimes next to the people or the environment that can get you back into it. It's tough. A lot of people can't get away from that stuff. They don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to reoffend. The system makes it so you reoffend sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. But you know what I'm saying? Mazza came out to a bag, plaques. But he still had to fight that urge, though. You know, you want to kick it with the bros. You know, they hounding you. But the thing about the difference with him is he had his girl. His girl was his foundation. Like, she had him. And he loved her. He had her. So, you know, shout out to her once again. I don't know her. Congrats on the baby. Congrats on the new crib.
Like, that's where I'm at now. I'm just staying focused, brother.
Yeah, good. Before we get into everything, though, I always like to go back to the start with my guests.
Yeah, man.
Get more of a bit of understanding about you, Mazza, where you grew up and how it all began.
Yeah. So basically, Mazza L20. The L20 stands for Bootle. Liverpool, right next to the docks. That's where I grew up, like Queens Road, Stanley Road. But obviously.
So should y'all call me LitOne L20? TLO L20? Nah, I'm not. I ain't really grew up there, so I can't even jock that. I wouldn't let y'all jock nothing from Chicago, so now y'all can't let me get that. But I'm still gonna take my honorary Scouser. I'll still take that.
Where I grew up, it was just like fucking ghost town, bro. Cause like pure old Victorian houses, bro. But then obviously the council was trying to change everything. They moved everyone out. So there was just rows and rows of empty houses, bro. Abandoned houses, innit? We used to call them bombies. But obviously as a kid, it was sick for us because we'd always play in the empty houses, you know what I mean? Always playing manhunt, fucking... Just like the normal shit, lad, coming from a deprived area, man.
What were you like at school?
100%. I'm telling you, when you were shorty in the projects or growing up in poverty, you don't know because it's lit. It is lit. I say it every time. When you young, it's lit. Because it's a bunch of kids in that same area, you're around your same age. You just go outside and people are there. Kids are there. So it's lit.
To be honest, I was quite good at school, man. I was always in the high classes and that, you know what I mean? I was always good in school, but it was just like my home life affected it, bro. It's like obviously, I've got older brothers as well.
How many?
I've got 2 older brothers. Obviously, they was always in and out of jail. My house was
Didn't know that.
always getting raided from an early age, you know what I mean? So like when I was in school, it was affecting the way I was performing, you know what I mean? And then started getting mixed up in the wrong shit. Got kicked out of school early and that.
What about mum and dad?
Mum and dad
I was just about to say, you got a dual parent household? I'm curious.
still got me mum and dad, man, yeah. They've always been there for me, you know
Still
what I mean?
together?
Yeah, man.
How hard has it been for them, like 3 sons in and out of prison?
It's hard, brother. Like, especially with me ma and that, you know what I mean? Like, mental health issues and all stuff like that. Don't really want to get into too much, but it's always been hard for them, do you know what I mean? And I was the youngest lad, so I've always been aware of everything because I was like the last one at home, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I seen the effect that it had.
Do you see them deteriorate kind of through the years?
Proper bad breakdowns and that, you know what I mean, lad? And fucking, I've always tried to like fucking stay away from it. It's like I lived a double life. When I'm at home, I'm trying to be good. As soon as I hit the roads, it's fucking, I'm up to madness, you know what I mean? But then it's just like...
Yeah, you the youngest, you want to make your parents proud, and you like they seen X, Y, and Z. So you in there, like I got a little brother too, he was like that too. He seen everything. He was the last one out the house. He seen everything. Like he literally what he's saying. But as soon as you pop outside, man, all of that stuff really get to coming out.
Like I was living 2 lives, bro. But then obviously it caught up with me. And then fucking ended up in jail myself, man.
Did your brothers ever try and tell you, listen, keep your fucking head straight, or were they too far gone?
Probably in the beginning.
If they thought it was normal?
Yeah, they were too mixed up, brother. Like my oldest brother, there's a big age gap between us, you know what I mean? He was like, I think he's like touching 40 or something now. But like I never really knew him like that, you know what I mean? So we was never really close, man. But like my other brother, there's like 5-6 years between us.
That's like me and my little brother. There's like 5 years between us, 4 or 5.
I was always going up on visits to see him since I was like 10, 11, 12. Visits everywhere, man. So obviously I always knew.
I feel like he's really relatable.
He'd half like try and tell me, but like it was just one of them. It's just like be on point, just teaching me about the streets, really, bro. You know what I mean?
Because the stark reality is, I can't navigate you away from them. You're in the environment, but let me teach you how to move within it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it be like.
More than anything.
It's not that at that age you think it's cool.
Exactly.
You actually idolise people in prison. You think, wow, they've done that. Yeah. Robberies, murder, and you think, wow,
that's
like
it.
It's fucked up.
Exactly.
Yeah, same as my uncle Billy. I used to go and visit him. My mum's brother, 3-4 years old. And we up to visits. He was one of the first in Glasgow to get done for smack way back in the 80s.
Fucking hell.
And you used to go up, and I remember I used to play in the little toy bit, but you were kind of, because of the big gates, and you're thinking, this is fucking mad. Like, but it becomes a norm after a few years. And it's crazy. You don't want to normalise that madness. That's a waste of life.
Exactly, man.
When did you first get in trouble? Proper trouble?
Proper trouble.
Prison is very sensationalized, but I feel like the generation, let me not cap. They still be falling for it. The streets is tricky. The streets will trick you out your spot. for sure real easy. Especially if you like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like not learning your lesson type energy.
Like I've always been
not like looking and seeing how to navigate, like, you know,
in and out of trouble, nothing serious, just like
The petty stuff.
yeah. When I was a kid, just petty shit, lad. Just like obviously the abandoned houses by man, we'd light them on fire summertime, bro. We'd wait for the fire engine to come, rob the water key, and set the fountain off in the street. You know, just little stupid shit like that. And then like
we did that too. We like, there's no fire key, but we used to open the fire hose. But like, setting houses on fire ain't little. I don't know. That's a little bit different.
when I started touching like 12, 13, started getting into me motorbikes and that. Then I got nicked on a motorbike. He said it was handling stolen goods and all that shit. Fucking end up getting like a caution and that for that. And then I was sweet up until like the age of 15, 16 is when I got my first charge for firearms, innit? So, Gaff ended up getting...
I can't even lie, I like that energy. I can't even lie. My bad. Y'all gonna say why you act like...
Hated.
My fault. I don't condone that though, you two.
Come in, found a shotgun in there, and like 3,000 bullets for all different guns, you know what I mean? And that's the first time I went to jail when I was 16.
Use the crocodile teeth, man. Use the bullet, man. That's tough.
See, when the fire, because I used to love setting fires and no thought it was crazy. Yeah. But now, with the fire, when setting fires, what happens is, because we used to set fires on all the bins.
Yeah.
And we used to go down and phone the fire brigade. The fire brigade used to come, but we used to steal the keys as well. Water, but when we used to call it a hudgie. So when the fire brigade drove away, we used to run on the back and fucking grab on the stairs like it was fucked up. But what I found out recently, people who set fires, because what happens when there's a fire there, it brings peace in your life. The sound, the smell, the noise. There's so many chemicals that make you actually feel at peace.
Yeah, it's
so everybody was thinking.
Bro done broke down the scientific method of it all.
I was fucking crazy. I was just trying to find peace. Setting fires, like I was just that was my little play. I used to stand and look at it because of the colours orange and yellow. It brings peace and takes away your anxiety.
Yeah, do you know what? It makes sense because I was a firebug, man. But like when you sat there watching a fire, it does fucking makes you feel some mad type of way, innit?
I can't relate. I barely even seen a fire like in nature. Like somebody set a fire. Like we barbecue. I ain't never just really went outside and seen something burning though.
Maybe I just crackers, bro. But that's what something that made sense to me because I'd done that for many, many years until my mum and dad moved.
Yeah,
we used to set all the bins in fire and just stare at it. Fucking, I nearly set my mum and dad's house on fire. I nearly set my dad's car on fire. Took the lighter out, put it in the seat, man, and just kept letting it burn. Fucking nuts.
It's mad, innit? That's what I was like. I became a firebug, man, and then started getting the aerosols, doing the fucking flamethrowers and that. And I done it in my bedroom once. Fucking burnt the carpet. Got a fucking slap on.
What's the term for that? What is that? A pyromaniac? What is that?
Make a year off me dad. Fuck that, never again, man.
So 16, prison, guns. 16. What did you get? Did you get a sentence for that?
I got 3 years. The first time I went to prison. So obviously I was underage.
Why yours?
Juveniles it was. I went to juvies. So my first sentence, I got sent to Hinley. And then they shipped me out to Felton. So obviously fucking just all the petty shit in jail. Fucking fighting all the time, do you know what I mean? Something happened on a visit.
I heard juvie, like y'all version of juvie. What do y'all call it? Young offenders. Young offenders is worse though. Like anywhere though. Because everybody's just hot-head, emotionally unstable. They want to prove they the toughest. That's normal, right? I
come across someone who was apparently fucking talking shit and this and that. I end up having it out on a visit. I've ended up down segregation. Put me in the block for 3 months. I was getting told I was going to end up in Park, which was like a jail near Wales. Fucking sweatbox come. I was sat on there for like 3 hours. I shouted at the driver. I said, "Where are we going here, mate?" He said, "We're going to Felton." I went, "Fuck off." But I heard horror stories about it, you know what I mean? It's like fucking heavy jail in London. And then that's where I ended up finishing off my first sentence.
What was your mum and dad saying to that?
Don't know. Like, looking back, obviously they've always been like fucking, they've always tried to be there for me, do you know what I mean? Like, never really had a go at me or whatever, but it's just like, it's like they kind of expected it because that's what my brothers and that were into. That's what's happened with them. They've been through it before, so it weren't nothing new, do you know what I mean? But obviously I just felt bad. Bad, man.
I don't really want to speak on, like, I'm a pass. I ain't got nothing to say.
Your first night in prison, like 16?
First night in prison.
Can you remember?
To be honest with you, bro, I remember I went to court. So obviously I've got arrested. The place got raided. Went to the court cells because I had to stay in the cells for a couple of nights straight to court. Then I got remanded straight away. And I remember the solicitor coming down.
I've had to do that. That's where it ended, buddy. That's where it ended for me. Hey, when they brought me that bologna sandwich with no condiments, no lettuce, no tomato, no nothing, I was, hey, yo, this ain't for me. I'm going to get a little more under the radar. I can't be this rowdy.
Down and saying, look, you're getting sent to Hindley, how do you feel? Any thoughts about suicide and all stuff like that? But like at the start, I was like, fuck, I was ready for it, lad. I'm in the court cells doing press-ups and everything, you know what I mean? Fucking tap, lad. I'm like that, fucking doing press-ups, getting ready for it. Like, yeah, fuck it. I'm ready, man. And then fucking, obviously on the way there and that, I'm thinking, fucking hell. I've got there. But
bro, how did he meet his girl? Is this a childhood sweetheart or like pen pal situation? Like I know I'm moving fast, but it just hit me like, bro been in jail his whole life. How he meet this girl?
Because as a juvenile, you don't get categorized, you know what I mean? So I've got there. They said, you're a potential cat A, which is a potential escapist or whatever. They only have potentials, they can't categorize you. So instead of putting me on an induction wing, they put me on a proper wing. And I've landed there. Kids my age who were fucking 16 and that. Big fucking chesties looking like 30-year-old men, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, fucking hell, where the fuck am I? Obviously bumped
You thought you was with them grown men.
into a few scousers and that. They've asked me what I'm in for. They're like, yeah man, we've seen that in the paper today. Here's a few packets of noodles, some juice and that, you know what I mean? Now I was on like a normal wing for the first 2 nights and then I went to the induction wing. But like them first few days I couldn't use the phone or nothing. And obviously I was putting a brave face on, do you know what I mean? Weren't bothered. I'm around other people, I'm putting my face on, lad. But then
got to.
Any jail you go to, you're meant to get a reception phone call. Obviously, naturally, you phone your mum, innit? So I've given them my mum's number. I remember the first time I phoned her. She's answered the phone. I've been like, it's me. Because I hadn't spoke to them for a while, because there was a lot of shit leading up to before I got arrested, innit? But I'll tell you about it in a minute, so fucking... I've rang her. As soon as I've heard the voice, I couldn't speak, man. But I didn't want to cry in front of everyone, do you know what I mean?
Not in prison, they like wolves, boy. They like sharks.
Like I wanted to cry, bro, but I was just like, it's me. And then I couldn't speak. And she's like, it's alright and that, you know what I mean? Fucking, just let me know where you are, send me a VO, I'll get up to see you, stuff like that. And I was like that, man. I put the phone down, I went back to my cell, lad, and I cried like a bitch, bro. But yeah, man, that's like
understandable. But you held it in front of them dudes.
My earliest memories of jail, lad.
What happened to the run-up you were saying?
So basically, yeah, leading up to before I got arrested, there was a lot of shit that happened. Like I got shot, you know what I mean? So
you got a bullet up.
Age were you?
I was 15 when I got shot.
Where?
There was 2 separate occasions I got shot, like within a 6 months period. So the first time was like on Hawthorne Road. I lived on Bedford Road, so you've got Bedford Road there. Hawthorne Road is the main road with the shops on.
Okay.
One of my mates lived in above the shop and that, you know what I mean? His granddad and that owned the shop. Obviously, there's a lot of shit going on in the area at the time. We weren't involved. We was only kids, you know what I mean?
I ain't even gonna lie. He should get on his like King Von type vibe. Well, never mind. He already be telling stories, but this would be a good story to tell in a rap. And this would be a good alleged story.
But anyone in that area on that night were targets, bro. So whoever was out, word on the street was they got given a task. Whoever's about, make sure they get it, you know what I mean? someone ended up getting stabbed up. They put a few money on the streets, a few guns, and said anyone who's in this area, make sure they get it that night. Unfortunately, me and one of my mates were walking down the main road there. Seen a taxi come round the corner. Obviously we just thought it was a taxi. It had fucking taxi stickers on and everything. Stopped in the middle of the road. As we've all stopped to look, they've let 2 shots off.
Time out. In Chicago, my bad. In Chicago, I've heard of that allegedly happening. You know how you could apply for Lyft or Uber and they send you the little thing to put in your windows? They ride around allegedly with those tags, spinning, doing drills allegedly. But that's crazy. What was it, a black taxi? They just got a black car and put some stickers on it? That was a while ago too.
Obviously my mate who was in the middle, he got it the worst. He got fucking shotgun, got peppered like from his fucking neck all the way to his ankles, you know what I mean? I just got a few little pellets, bit of shrapnel in my leg. We've still ran away as we've got round the corner. My mate's like, I've been shot and that. I felt it as well, but I knew like it weren't really that bad, you know what I mean? So I'm just more like checking on my mate. And he's like, I feel weird and that. I said, let's see. He pulled his pants down. As soon as he pulled his pants down, you could just see he's covered in blood. He fainted straight away, you know what I mean? So that was that one. I only got a couple of pellets in my leg.
Did he live?
There. A couple of months down the line, I've been out on my motorbike. I pulled into a dead-end street. As I went to turn round, I put my clutch in. I've had my mate on the back. Then I seen a guy come out the entry, holding a pump action. So obviously it was like time froze, man. I was just sat there revving up because I'm thinking if I spin the bike, my mate's gonna get a back shot and so am I. If I shout to him now and say it's me, it could be one of the lads, you know what I mean?
Right.
Shout to them because obviously it's on the estate where we chill. So I've shouted and said, yo, it's me. Next thing you know, it went off and that. End up getting most of it in my hand. That's why my hand's fucked up here.
Oh, all these videos and we ain't never seen that pinky. That pinky been through it.
I cut these fingers off and that. Had a few operations there. Got all pellets up my side and like in my chest, or like up my side and that here. And then that was that one.
But you know what they say, man. When you start carrying guns and being around guns and doing XYZ with guns, all the smoke comes to you, and it always involves a gun. Every time. It's just an energy.
But from that, obviously they've rang the ambulance because it was reported that I'd been shot. No ambulance could come because they've got to send the fucking firearm police first, innit? So obviously I've ended up getting back to my mate's mum's. I've got there, I've had gloves on. As soon as I've took my gloves off, there's just blood squirting everywhere. I'm running around mad.
Yeah, you was young. I bet, like, in retrospect, you look back like I should have left them gloves on.
Only thing I was bothered about was my bike. I'm saying to someone, yo, go and get me bike. And they're like, we can't and that. So fucking, next thing you know, I've ended up getting woozy and I've ended up passing out. My mate's sister tried to like drive me to the hospital because obviously the ambulance was taking a piss because they got to wait for the armed response first. End up passing out in the back of the car. She's brought me back in time for the ambulance to get there. Then obviously I went to the hospital, had my first couple of operations and when they found out I was cool, I was handcuffed to the fucking bed. As soon as I come out of it, I got arrested for suspicion of handling firearms. So I didn't know who done it, you know what I mean? It's a dark night, fucking hell. I pulled up to a dead end street.
Wait, you got shot, nigga?
Couldn't see no one, just seen a figure.
That's how they do you.
Yeah, I ended up getting shot. So they thought it was something to do with me messing around with guns and I'd fucking apparently shot myself or something.
Oh, okay.
Got nicked for suspicion of handling firearms. So from that, because I'd just been shot and that, they wouldn't let me go back to my mum's. So they put me in care. So I ended up in a care home in Manchester. While I was in this care home, I was just thinking, fuck this. End up getting off, do you know what I mean? One of my mates picked me up. So I half like ran away. I couldn't go back to my mum's, didn't want to get them in trouble. So they're putting fucking missing pictures and all the papers and all this shit. But like around the time I was missing, a couple of people got shot. And then they was trying to put my name to it, so I was wanted for that. So I was just trying to evade.
They instantly thought you was spinning. They thought you wanted to get your get back.
Eat everyone. That's why I end up staying at this fucking crackhead's house. So when the crackhead's house got raided, they found a shotgun, all the bullets, and then I fucking ended up in jail. And then like that was like the first time I rang my mum in a couple of months, you know what I mean? So when I first spoke to him, and I was in bits, lad.
Ain't it mad though? Like,
Hey, low key sound. It's like their origin story. All origin stories is the same. It sounds like you got. Maybe you've been involved with guns lightly, but like, correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds like you got shot and you was like, man, I ain't going through that never again. Let me arm up. Let me get ready.
when you're in that life, young kid being shot at, house full of guns, bullets, and then you go to prison, the first thing you want to do is speak to your mum.
Exactly, bro. Because like, that's what people don't realise, man. All these people you're doing the roads with, all these people that say they've got your back, lad, they haven't, bro. They only want you when you're useful, when you can use you, lad, or fucking get something from you. The minute...
And that's when you a gangster or you a hustler. No matter, if you're living wrong, people only want you for the reason you're living wrong. That's it. That is 100% it. Nothing else. They don't even see the real you. They see what they see.
You stop being useful to them, lad. It's like they turn your back on you. The only people that are there in the end, lad, are your family, bro. People who actually care, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the ones who pick up the pieces.
Exactly.
That's the ones who you've shattered the pieces. You've broke everybody around you, but yet they're still there.
That's what I mean.
You. Did you get a deal? Obviously, 3 years, a good sentence for a shotgun and ammunition and fucking 2,000, 3,000 bullets.
Yeah,
Did you know you were getting a 3 and not a 5 or a 6?
Nah, to be honest, because I was so young, I didn't know what to expect, bro. Obviously, I'm here and you get nicked with a gun, you're getting 5 years minimum, do you know what I mean? Because it was a shotgun, it was basically just possession of a firearm without a certificate, you know what I mean? It's only if it's cut down to a certain length, it becomes a Section 1 firearm, or I think it might be a Section 5. Fuck knows.
It's only if it's sawed off. Okay.
If it's like this big, it's illegal. If it's a normal length shotgun, it's just possession without a certificate, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what that was for that. But like with the ammunition...
That's not bad. A lot of people in, I can only speak for Chicago. A lot of people get banged up with, I call it banged up. You see how I'm integrating Chicago and British talk? See, a lot of y'all don't even catch that. A lot of people get banged up with a firearm in Chicago, but they let you, if you get a lawyer, they let you go take the class. And when you get the firearms safety class, or when you get a FOID, it's called Firearm Identification Card or whatever. Firearm Owner's Identification Card. They'll drop the charge. Chicago wild. I'm telling you, man. It's a lot of stuff that's real wild. They letting killers off the loose with that. As long as the pipe clean.
It was mostly like shotgun cartridges and that. Then you had like bullets for handguns, and then they were talking about expanding bullets, you know, like the hollow tips and all that shit. I didn't have a clue, do you know what I mean? I'm just fucking hearing them chat shit. I've went to court, but obviously because I've got nicked with the guy whose house it was, he was like a 40-year-old man. He was meant to fucking take the charge. I didn't know he was there, do you know what I mean? Fucking, he's done some fucking dodgy shit, bro, and ended up saying he was getting pressured by gangs or whatever in the area.
Which is very believable, because they could have said it was some county line stuff and you was the person who, he was vulnerable. Nitty energy.
And then we both went to court. He got fucking dismissed. They've asked me, am I going guilty or not guilty? I just said guilty, do you know what I mean?
Why?
Because obviously they told me if I go guilty, I'll get a third off. It won't be that bad. I'll get 3 years.
Do you think you were set up to take the charge?
Yes. That's what they always tell you. If you wholeheartedly ain't do it, don't take that charge, buddy. But you know, I mean, in the long run, it kind of worked out.
And he walked?
Definitely, man, because there was some other freaky shit what was going on around the time as well. So basically, we we were staying up the road. We was like by your neck of the woods. We was up in Scotland, up and down the road and that, you know what I mean? This guy who was driving for us, one of our mates, because obviously he used to go out on the motorbikes up there, you get me? He knew my situation, but a few weeks before, we'd been in the car together. He'd only recently just got out of jail. He was on a licence himself. So obviously he's still on probation and all that shit. But because I've just ran away from this care home and they're saying I'm wanted for this other shit, I'm in the back of the car with one of my other mates. Police have tried to pull us. We've told him, look, just go, mate, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, fuck, I'll get nicked and that. We've ended up fucking making him drive anyway. We've got away from the police. Looking back now, because the car was registered in his name, he obviously would have got questioned and probably would have got recalled if it was now, do you know what I mean? So I think he was doing some dodgy shit. He was working with police or whatever, because the morning the house got raided, he's come into my room. He said, look, mate, fucking, if you ever need anything, I'm only one phone call away, this and this. But I'm thinking that's a bit emotional for you to be saying, lad. You're only going round.
That's that guilty conscience. Yeah. Nah. You should have listened to your intuition. Or are you saying you, looking back in hindsight, you was like, dang. But in the moment, did you think that? Always follow your intuition.
Corner, do you know what I mean? And the circumstances in which it's happened, he's went down the stairs. Literally 10 seconds later, the police have ran up the stairs. So there's no way he never seen all them police cars outside. So obviously, the house has got raided. I felt like it was a setup, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it sounds like a setup.
Yeah, and then, so basically, I think it was, mate.
So see, when you're in that life then, being shot and getting prison, were you fully committed to that life at that time?
Yeah, I was. But at the same time, I didn't want to be. Like, obviously, I've always felt different. Always felt like I didn't fit in, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like,
but I think that's why the majority choose that life, because they don't feel as if they're part of society, or they don't have a family. Everyone's dysfunctional families, so they want to feel part of something.
Exactly.
That's why people then join gangs. But did you see the destruction that your brothers caused, where you realised it was a fucked up life?
Yeah, that's what it mostly was, because it was complicated for me, because I'm from one area. My older brother was mates with people from another area.
Enemies?
Basically, yeah. But obviously, because he's fucking grew up in jail as well, I don't really know none of that shit. I grew up with like all the mates that I have from school, from by man, like from my area, do you know what I mean? So like, when we've started getting to an age where people was in and out of jail and then people was getting involved in stuff, like it was horrible for me. Because like at the end of my mum's street is the park where we all used to hang around, where we all grew up together. And then on the other hand, you've got this fucking estate like halfway across Bootle, who's causing friction with all my mates, you know what I mean? And it was like a certain few people.
But that's all your brothers,
mates. I've heard stories, this and this. I'd be out on the park with the lads. Then when they come down, I'd get off, because I'd know like something could happen to me because of my brother or whatever, do you know what I mean? So I'd end up getting off. And then I thought, fuck this, you know what I mean? I'm from here, I live here. I'm not getting off, I'm not going nowhere. They end up respecting it, lad. We end up fucking becoming mates and that, you know what I mean? And then like, I think one of them ended up in jail. Ended up getting done by something to do with my brother's mates or whatever. And then it fucking bounced back on me, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I've ended up fucking chilling with like people who was cool with my brother or whatever. But like, from a young age, I just seen there was no loyalty among them, man. It's just like what I said before, like unless they can use you, like,
but it's scary that people actually killing each other over.
Yeah, once you become an adult, you realize like how a lot of stuff in that lifestyle is based on loyalty, this, blood in, blood out. But you know, there is no honor amongst thieves. You know what I'm saying? None, zero. So a lot of it is cap. They'll out you in a second. They'll backdoor you in a second if the money right. It's wicked out there, especially nowadays.
Certain postcodes and addresses.
That's what I mean, lad.
Everybody's the same. Scousers killing Scousers. Look at the Irish as well, like the Scottish.
Exactly, bro.
Everybody fucking killing for what? For nothing.
For nothing,
really.
lad. You don't own this fucking land. What you're beefing over, bro? Like, crackheads will be crackheads, bro. Whoever's got fucking crack to sell them, they'll buy it, lad. And like, people take offense to it, you know what I mean? Like, lad, you're robbing my punters, you're giving your number to my punters, this and this. Crackheads will be crackheads, lad. They'll always smoke crack.
Yeah,
whoever's selling it, whoever's got the best shit, that's
No
who you'll
doubt.
go to naturally, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and that,
Yeah. It's crack. They're going to the best crack source. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like a party drug. It's crack. Party drug. They might choose their dealer based on how cool he is. Oh, he's cool. It's not as good as the other guy, but this guy, he's cool. We can chill with him. Like, it's not that. Not for them. Yeah.
that's why people were beefing most of the time. Like,
Were you in prison for your 18th birthday?
yeah, man.
What was
I
that
done my
feeling?
18th birthday in Felton, bro.
What was that feeling like?
Shit. It was horrible because obviously I'd just been shipped from Hinley. Hinley's still quite local. It's only in Wigan. So you've got like Manchester lads, Birmingham lads, Scousers, Wiganers. It's like more like northwest, northeast.
Never heard of Wigan. Especially never heard of Wiganers. Hold on, first and foremost. You delete a couple letters and that's neither here nor there, but it's just, I ain't never heard of it.
Mostly like people who you can fucking get on with, you know what I mean? And then they've shipped me out to Felton. It's mostly like a majority like London jail. So people from like all the fucking rough areas from London. But like
Big fucking units down there, aren't they?
I didn't fit
Monsters.
in, lad, you know what I mean? I didn't fit in, brother. And I remember my 18th birthday. Obviously, most jails you go to, first thing you do is fucking make a jail shank. Do you know what I mean? It's natural, man. So, I've got there. I couldn't make fuck all because the windows couldn't open, couldn't get no metal from anywhere. I remember I had a sharpened pencil from education. And I was just stood on the yard on my own on my birthday in the corner, just thinking fucking... I remember just thinking, like, this is not a birthday to celebrate, you know what I mean? It was horrible, man. And then, like, shortly after that, because I just turned 18, they shipped me back to Hinley. And then I ended up getting released from Hinley in January 2015. So, like, from 2013 to 2015, that was my first sentence. 16 to 18.
How long did you stay out for before your next
I
one?
was out for fucking 3 weeks, man.
No.
Did you just feel as if you then just
3 weeks? I mean, that's how it is, though. They put you out on probation and throw you in the same neighborhood and think you're going to not re-offend? It's cap.
stripes to then
Yeah, it
go
was just
bigger
like...
and harder?
Yeah, because I was still in the mindset, bro. Like, I didn't learn fuck all in jail. Jail's not a place to rehabilitate you. Like, you go there and you meet fucking worse criminals than yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was in it
And
for
you
a
learn
shitty
for
little
them.
firearm. I'm in there with fucking them kids who you see on Quest Red, kids who kill and all fucking proper mad kids and that. And if anything, lad, it just makes you more wise and more of a criminal. So now I know people from everywhere. I've got out, I'm thinking, yeah, fuck this, like, I'm gonna branch out.
Yeah, you came out with a master's degree in criminology after that. I always say that, like, bro, if you in jail, you gotta really want to change because it's too much. Like, it's too many people in there that can tell you how to do X, Y, and Z.
Oh, do you know what I mean? I'm still stuck in that fucking negative mindset that I was in when I was 16 because I haven't moved on. It was only the world that had like fucking moved on. I've got out. Didn't know no fucking... Because I was 18. I didn't know anything about fucking applying for a flat or a house or fucking... I didn't have no ID, didn't have fuck all, do you know what I mean? So when I've got out, because I was still classed as high risk, no hostels would accept me. So I couldn't stay at no hostels. Because I was on Mapper, they had to know where I was staying every night. So they've made me go and sign on at this place on Bold Street at the time called The Sit-Up. The Sit-Up was basically for homeless people, do you know what I mean? But like that day, they had me running around everywhere because I'm basically still with the young offenders team, Yacht, we used to call it, yeah? They couldn't switch me over to probation until I had a fucking suitable address. So I'm fucking running around, I'm in Yacht, I'm in probation, I'm going to the YMCA, I'm trying to secure a place all day, everywhere they're sending me, I didn't even go.
So the YMCA is really worldwide. How did they do? What's the YMCA? Who's the owner? Because the YMCA here is like, young people go there after school. They got after school tutoring, or just like to kick it. I forgot what you call it, but like just play pool or socialize. They got pool, like swimming, basketball courts, and then they got like he's saying, like people who live there, like they got rooms there too. Like it's wild a little bit.
Go home on the first day, really, do you know what I mean? Then they've sent me to this place called the Sit Up to sign on. I went there. The guy who was on the list was an ex-con himself. I explained to him, look mate, I've just got out of jail today. I haven't even been home and seen me fucking mum. I haven't been shopping, still got the fucking jail clothes on where I got released in, do you know what I mean? He said to me, have you just got out the nick today? I said, yeah mate. He said, don't worry, I'll sign you in for the day. Go home, do you know what I mean? So I fucked off home. My yacht worker rang me. You've got to stay there tonight. Your first breach is fucking straight recall. I'm like, look mate, I'm not fucking sleeping on the floor with loads of homeless people, do you know what I mean? I said, I don't fucking feel safe, man. I'm fucking paranoid and that. He's like, look mate, there's nothing I can do. I said, I just end up flipping. I said, I'd rather be back in jail. So obviously the first couple of days, that's what I had to do, man. I had to go to this sit-up. Then they'd take us to somewhere where they had an open space, like a shelter where we could fucking sleep on the floor in sleeping bags, you know what I mean?
You're asking an ex-convict who's probably institutionalized to sleep in a what y'all call it in jail, where it's a communal, where it's a bunch of people in the dorm, whatever you call a dorm type setup next to homeless. Nah, that's a bad look. I mean, it is. I'm telling you, the system is made for you to fail, though. So
went through that process for like fucking basically a week until they end up paying for like a bed and breakfast. Then they end up getting like a flat through a private landlord. But like all that messing about was fucking unnecessary. They should have had all this sorted for me, you know what I mean? I didn't know nothing. So like I got out. It was already a fucking fucked up start for me anyway. Didn't have a fucking penny to my name. So naturally I'm just getting in touch with people who I knew before. What's going on? Like fucking who can we stick up? Do you know what I mean? Who's getting wrapped up? Who's
type
got dough? Who's got grafting? Who's got graft? Who's grafting and shit like that? And then I was just mixed up in it straight away.
3 weeks?
3 fucking weeks, man. And then
what did you get, a living?
Yeah, some bullshit happened. Fucking ended up in a house. This house got raided, and they found a firearm in there. Because obviously I'm on license.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
I got recalled straight away, do you know what I mean? So while I'm on remand and recall, my cousin ended up getting nicked with a shotgun. They fucking charged me for that as well.
Wait, how? Your cousin got nicked with it. You already in jail. How you get charged with it?
Why you?
Because I had a picture on my phone. And then they done some fucking scientific shit, said it was the same phone from the picture, and then found some partial DNA. Because of my bad character and my previous, I couldn't even deny it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then there was just all fucking charges popping up from everywhere while I'm on remand. Obviously this firearm.
Boy, they was trying to put you under the jail. They ain't want to see no more of you.
I got nicked with, ended up getting linked to like a murder like 2 weeks before. So they fucking questioned me for that. They kept getting nicked for that. So while I'm on remand, they kept calling me down to reception. Every time I go to reception, there's police waiting for me to take me out to the fucking police station to interview me over new shit. And then like what I mentioned earlier, the guy who was seen on a visit, I got nicked for that. Got a section 18 for that, like fucking 2 years later. So while I'm on remand, they gave me like fucking 5 extra charges. So I'm just sat there, my fucking head baffled, thinking, what the fuck, do you know what I mean?
Do you think you're getting leafed off?
Yeah, basically. But I'm in denial though as well. Because my solicitor who I was with was good. Obviously I couldn't pay for nothing, I was broke, do you know what I mean? I'm doing legal aid.
Yeah, they was trying to get you up out of there, if I'm being honest. They was tired of you. You was doing X, Y, and Z. They was like, okay, he's taking a piss. We got to get him gone.
I'm just going with what my man's telling me. And he's saying, look, if you go guilty, I'll get you fucking 10 years or something like that. Because I'm in denial, I'm like, fuck this, mate. They gave me like fucking 5 extra charges. So I'm just sat there, my fucking head baffled, thinking...
That's the thing. When you go guilty, that's when they got you. Oh, we got you on this one? Oh, we about to tie you to everything else we got unsolved in the area related to firearms. You cook. Never listen to it. Was it a court-appointed lawyer? I always tell y'all about this, man. Them court-appointed lawyers will get you jammed. Go pay. Put the house up for collateral if you got to. Don't ever listen to that man.
What the fuck, do you know what I mean?
Do you think you're getting life off?
Yeah, basically. But I'm in denial though as well. Because my solicitor who I was with was good. Obviously I couldn't pay for nothing, I was broke, do you know what I mean? I'm doing legal aid. I'm just going with what my man's telling me. And he's saying, look, if you go guilty, I'll get you fucking 10 years or something like that.
Cooked you.
Because I'm in denial, I'm like, fuck this, mate. It's not happening. Then he's end up speaking to the judge, this and this. He's like, look, if you go guilty, I can get you 8 years. 8-4 looking back, not that bad. So I'm still in denial though. I'm thinking, fuck that, I've only just got out, you know what I mean? Fucking, I'm getting out, man. It's nothing to do with me. I never done none of this shit, man.
Oh.
Did they clear you?
Wait, he was trying to get you a lesser charge, but you was trying to fight it. If you ain't do it, fight it. But pay for the lawyer, though. Get you a good lawyer.
You have the murder?
Yeah, nothing ever come of it. Obviously, I got questioned a couple of times, but no one got charged, you know what I mean? Because
did you have an alibi and stuff?
Something like that. Yeah.
What you thinking then, once you're in, first night then, obviously you've done a 3 before that, and then the 11, was it the mindset kind of the same, or were you thinking, what the fuck you doing with your life?
Nah, do you know what? I just fucking lost the plot, lad. I was thinking, fuck it. I was treating 11 years like a life sentence, bro. I was just thinking, fuck it, man. Don't give a fuck. I'm in jail, lad. I'm broke. Got fucking nothing going for me, lad.
Bro was in there crashing out. 11-year sentence. He was on badness. Like he had life. Wasn't going to get out. He was on with all the smoke.
I've just turned,
That's
19. Already spent my best teenage years in jail. So I just got to the point where I'm thinking, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to be a horrible person, lad, you know what I mean? And that's how I was, lad, for the next couple of years while I was in jail, lad. I was just like, fuck it. Like, fucking at the time, lad, I'm fucking smoking weed. I'm proper crackhead on the weed, bro. Anyone who had weed, if they're not parting with it, lad, we're fucking taking it off them and that, you know what I mean? And like, that's how it was, lad. I'm just fucking getting involved in all stupid people's shit on the wing, lad. Fucking fighting all the time, always down the seg. Always in segregation, getting blocked off. Fucking all
So Mazza got hands. He got hands and guns. That's tough. He said he'd fight it out or he'd shoot it out. That's wicked.
Stupid shit going on. And then, but like I'd go through stages. I'd be like, if they let me out now, I'd never fucking commit a crime ever again. And then I'll cross that point and be like, fucking hell, I've got nothing going for me, and just be a fucking cunt, lad, you know what I mean?
When did the music kind of start? When did you... Obviously you get in there with fuck all and not even thinking, but was it always thought process before prison, or was it later on when you seen other people?
Obviously I've always liked music, do you know what I mean? But
who did you follow? Did you have anybody kind of role models or anybody you...
not like as role models, but like growing up I'd always listen to like fucking Tupac.
Yeah,
I figured. I knew it. I was just about to say it had to be somebody influential that has like a good storytelling ability. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real raps and things of that nature.
Tupac, Biggie, Eminem, all the old school ones, lad, from like the 90s and that. And then like a few UK artists like K Coke. Or like
he was a legend. I've had K Coke on, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's got a great story as well. He fucking signed a deal, I think, with Jay-Z.
Yeah, he did, didn't it? Rock Nation or something.
It, yeah.
I know, man. That's what I mean. Like, and
it's easy done, though.
Yeah,
So
K Coke, Joe Black, Squeaks. Just all like them fucking back in the day London rappers, you know what I mean?
Shout out to K Coke, man. Legend.
Yeah, man. Legend, bro. I'm fucking... Yeah, so I've always loved that type...
Can we please get a collab? Mazza, L20 and K Coke?
Type of music, you know what I mean? And like, I'd always introduce the lads. Like, I'd have a fucking I'd have a song on my phone and be like, yo, play it with the boys and that, you know what I mean, while we're getting stoned. Always rapped along to the songs. Never in a million years would have thought, fuck that, mate, I'm writing a song today, I'm going to come out tomorrow, I'm going to be a rapper, do you know what I mean? I probably would have got terrorised for it, lad. Being a Scouser, do you know what I mean? Because, like, it's not normal, lad, for a Scouser to just start rapping and that, lad, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you feel like a snitch as well.
Exactly, brother, and it's just like, you got to watch what you're saying, and half of these kids who are rapping now saying they're still fucking doing this and that, probably aren't, lad, do you know what I mean? And if they are, they need to fucking be careful.
Especially
See, brother got a good head on his shoulders. He's not out here tweaking, giving all the feds everything they need, writing their own sentence, basically.
like ones in America who are rapping about killings and shit, they're doing murders.
Oh, that's different. America's not the same as the UK. So it's a whole different playing field. You could use some lyrics in court, but they probably won't hold up.
Now, what about the cunt who fucking the Tupac murder?
Yeah, man.
Keefy D.
What's up with y'all saying CUNT today?
He's sitting on a podcast fucking saying he done this and done that, thinking it's forgot about because it was 20 years ago.
Fully. Well, they've just fucking grabbed a little dick and that for it.
Goofy. Keefy D's a goofy. Goofy.
Now, haven't they? So little Dirk's fucked as well, bro, but that's what I mean. Like, if you're really doing that shit, bro, don't be putting it in your music. Everything I say is past tense, you know what I mean?
You've been done, you've been
past
charged.
tense, I've been nicked for half of the shit, lad, like. And that's why I've got to be fucking...
Let's Lil Durk, the lyrics, they tried to use some of his lyrics. They got thrown out. Let's get into that. The engineer had the file on... y'all know how you record music. There's an original file of when it was originally recorded, where it was originally recorded, blah, blah, blah. They had the producer come in and show that, and the lyrics they were trying to tie to a case, he had wrote it way before the case had even happened. You know what I'm saying? So, like, on the rap side, kind of connect the lyric to the case. That's what I mean. Like, it's getting thrown out. It's not going to stick in America. They got him on some other stuff. They got him on wiretaps. So it's a little different. You know, they got an informant, allegedly. So.
That's why my music's took time to get released and shit like that since being out as well. Because obviously I've got restrictions. I've got a load of shit I can't do. But I'm just trying to keep an open book with probation, lads. You know what I mean? And just
got to play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Play the game. What was the first song you wrote?
First song, I couldn't even tell you, but I think it was just like some daft freestyles in there. But I remember getting back into like where I started rapping. They've shipped me out from, what year was I in? I was in Dearbolt. Some bullshit's happened. End up down segregation again. Fucking end up getting handcuffed to one of my mates who I was down the block with, and he put us on a taxi, and sent us to Aylesbury. So I've landed in Aylesbury. I think it was like middle of June.
Wait, what? They transfer prisoners in taxis? Am I confused? Does that mean something else? Like, or
June 2017, went there. Fucking just witnessed the riot straight away. Everyone's killing each other like Green Street. Yeah, I'm thinking, what the fuck, man? Where the fuck are we? But like when we end up settling on the wing, what the lads would do, they'd be on the yard, fucking get in a circle or start rapping and that, you know what I mean? And half of them were proper fucking serious, lad. Like, it was good stuff. And I'd start going back to my cell and writing a few little things and that, you know what I mean? I'd come across a couple of beats. A couple of people had CDs, USB sticks with beats on. Start writing to them. But obviously, while I was there the whole time in Aylesbury, never showed no one. Ended up getting shipped back out. Ended up in Manchester. Met me mate.
That's what I'm saying, though. Bro had plenty of time to put his 10,000 hours in. He had plenty of times to put his... You know what I'm saying? They say to get good or become an expert at something, you need to put in 10,000 hours. Put your mind to it, you're going to do it.
A1, he's from Manchester, he was rapping as well, he was showing me some of his shit. Then one of our other mates, a mutual friend we've got, Dario, was telling me, you need to fucking start rapping, man. There's no proper Scouse rappers and that, you know what I mean? I said, fuck that. He's ended up blagging me head anyway. I put a fucking t-shirt bally on, made a bally out of a t-shirt. done a little freestyle.
Hey, there's no proper Scouse rappers. Hold on. That's debatable. In 2017, 18?
Put it on my Instagram. And then my fucking birds like that on my case. Then what the fuck are you doing putting shit like that on your Instagram? I said, why? What's up with that? She's like, delete it now. I said, fuck off. But then like the first couple, were dead, bro. They weren't doing fuck all. And then she's getting all embarrassed, saying, you better fucking take them down now. Because I'm going on about birds with fucking lip fillers and all this and that, yeah. She's like, take it off. I said, fuck that, you mad, aren't you? I'm rapping. She's like, it's embarrassing. Fucking, what the fuck are you doing? And that. And then fucking, obviously she end up accepting it, you know what I mean? And she's like that, trying to help me get me freestyles out there and that.
That's the thing though, man. If you find a girl that supports your dreams, even if she doesn't understand it and she still supports, you gotta marry her. You gotta marry her, because most girls will kill your dream. They'll be like, what are you trying to do? What? Because they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So if you find, he did the right thing. He stood on business and she came around. She helped him out. He got a good, hey, she's solid for him.
And then,
but ain't it mad though?
Yeah,
ain't it mad? Like,
fully.
Did you feel something? Was that an escape, or were you just kind of a hobby to then?
No, just like from like, people's reactions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, at some point during the year, I'm dropping diss tracks just to get it off my chest, my negativity. Because look, hold on, there go the mic right there. I'm not playing. Y'all be thinking I'm playing when I'm saying stuff. At some point this year, just expect it. I'm coming out there to the UK in May. Maybe even, I'm gonna wait until after May, because I don't want y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems. But after May, I'm on y'all. I'm dissing whoever, whatever TV show, whatever channel that be on something with me. If I see some comments and they hating, I'm dissing them. We're making diss tracks all year. All I want is negativity, though. Won't be no positivity. Just negativity.
Not necessarily the people on the internet, because I couldn't see them, but it was just like, while I'm in the pad with the lads, I'm there with fucking lifers and that, lads, you know what I mean? People are lifed off for fucking putting people to bed. People are doing big sentences. Everyone's fucking depressed. But when we're in the pad and I'm doing these freestyles, everyone's fucking gassed, lad, you know what I mean? Everyone's shouting, going mad, you can feel the energy. So I used to just do it for that, lad. You just be in a pad with the boys, getting high, lad, just rapping and that, you know what I mean? It was something to do, man, something to look forward to. And then, like my freestyle started picking up. Then obviously COVID come, we end up getting locked down. I'm dropping freestyles after freestyle.
Hey, COVID really is when stuff starts. I mean, RIP to everybody who lost their life during that unfortunate time. But if you was really like on the internet and trying, you probably have major momentum during that time period.
And that picking up, everyone sharing them. And then I think, obviously, Jordan McCann shared one of my freestyles early on. And like from the back of that, I ended up getting like 5 to 10,000 followers just off my man sharing me thing.
Dang, I'm trying to see if I get a mention. I'll be really waiting. It's alright. I'm just playing. I'm not playing, but I'm playing.
Jordan?
Yeah, shout out to Jordan for that one, man. He kept it real, but like, I was away with his mate Kane, innit? Kane's my good friend as well.
He always sings about him, doesn't he?
He always raps about my man. That was my good mate. So obviously Kane's threw a word in. We've heard about each other mutually, and then he's threw it on his Instagram. And then that's when my bird was fucking stressed. Then she was like, "Oh my god, your followers have gone mad," and that, you know what I mean? I'm on the chair phone like, "Fuck off, why? What are we saying there?" And that. She's like, "You've got like 10,000 followers. Everyone's sharing your shit everywhere." So I was like, "That fucking hell, lovely that." So what I'm trying to do now is fucking get my hands on a smartphone, lad. You know what I mean? Cause I
shot a whole music video. Bro shot a music video with a smartphone. Had it. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all sent me that video so many times to react to. It's pretty legendary. I ain't gonna hold you. Looking back on it in hindsight, he was putting in that maximum effort from behind bars. He's putting in more effort than free people. But you see, he wasn't taking it for granted. He was really out here trying, or in there trying.
I have been rapping. I had a little shitty fucking smartphone thing. It was called like a Sawyer or something. Little 3G thing. Fucking DST. Security team come and rip me pad apart and found it in it. Fucking got nicked with a jail shank, couple of other shit. And then I was just thinking, I just need the phone now.
How were they with you? Obviously, if your social medias are popping off, they've got
They were
videos of you
cunts,
in the cell. Did you get any add-ons?
Yeah. That's why I ended up doing so long. Like,
What was that?
obviously I got 11 years. Naturally, I should have done 5.5. It wasn't an EDS sentence, you know what I mean? So all them extra years that I'd done was from extra charges from being in jail. And most of it was from the music shit. Most of it was from like...
It don't matter. It was all for a good purpose. It was all for a good purpose. Because your music career took off in jail. You became who... Not saying that you would have been nothing, but honestly, you became who you was in jail. You had to keep moving like that. It worked out. Look at the wrist.
Like I said, like earlier on, I was just thinking, fuck it, I'm not asked about nothing, you know what I mean? I'd always get involved in shit, like, so the early stages, just after I got sentenced, someone ended up getting stabbed. His lung got popped. Me and my mate have got the blame for it. Got put down the block. We got nickings for it, even though it weren't on camera and nothing like that. And just from the back of that, they give me extra days because they couldn't give me extra charges, you know what I mean? So there was like 2 ways you could get extra time. So while you're in jail, you can get nicked. They call it an adjudication. So if you do something which is like a punishable offence, they'll give you an adjudication. From that, you'll go down and see the governor. It's down to the governor to decide whether he wants to send you to the independent judge, which is like a judge who can come in and he can give you up to like, I think it's like what, maximum 40 odd extra days without sending it to court, you know what I mean?
Didn't we see this? We seen this in dang, we was watching. I believe we was watching like a documentary, a 4-part documentary, and they was doing that in there.
So I got a lot of them from like assaults and being accused of stabbings and slashings and shit like that. And then a lot of the shit was like when I first landed in Aylesbury. There was some shit leading up to it, like I was in Deerbolt. I ended up in Deerbolt. There's some shit going on with Scousers and the lads who was in there. I got along with everyone, lad. But like all my mates, the Scousers, were on the 2s landing. I was downstairs on the 1s with these lads from Leeds and that. I got along with them, I liked them, do you know.
Wait, dang, Leeds and Liverpool Scousers was into it? Not lie, that's 2 of my favorite places just from the outside looking in. Of course, you know, Chicago Scouser, Liverpool is my number 1, but like Leeds is a solid 2, you know
what I mean? Something's happened with these other Scousers on a different wing. Now the Scousers and the fucking Leeds kids are having beef, do you know what I mean? So just been like a sports day, fucking everyone's been in a sports all this and that. It's end up going off. Come back on the wing. Their mates are getting messages over to them on our wing saying, look, the Scousers need doing. But the main Scouser is so-and-so, do you know what I mean? He needs doing. But I know both of them. My man's me mate, the Scouser. But these, I've been on social with them every day. So I just went to the main one out of them and just said, look, just sort out a fight, you know what I mean? Let them have a fight, lad, and we just fucking squash the beef. And they're like, yeah, sweet, that's what we'll do. So obviously the other kid had different plans. They've organised a fight and we've all went out on the yard. I've touched everyone down that day. Fucking went out on the yard. The kid who's come out to fight me mate, who's the Scouser, pulled the sock out. As he smacked him, it's wrapped around his arm. Me mates took the sock off him, absolutely battered him everywhere. But then, like, obviously all of us are around to make sure no one else gets involved. They're obviously there for the same reason.
So he tried to come out and sneak your mans. And it like wrapped around his hand and your man's cleaned him up, beat him down. That's like getting shot when you got a gun. How you get blicked when you got... My bad. That's what it really sounded like, but like in jail terms. You had it on you, but still got blicked. That's crazy. That's negativity.
Reason.
I don't know, man. He playing the peacemaker. That's a risky. We're out here. That's risky. That's too much risk. It's cool if you know who you know, but like you gotta ride when your people ride. But it worked out there. But here, that's not. I don't think that it.
Next thing you know, they all jumped on me, mate, started trying to do him in. So obviously we've had to fucking back him up, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Someone's ended up...
Push come to shove, he rolled with who he was supposed... Okay.
Getting stabbed in the process. Had to fucking back him up, do you know what I mean? Someone's ended up getting stabbed in the process. I got the blame for it. Ended up down the block. Then they've shit me out. So when I went to Aylesbury, they've obviously got a message over to whoever was in Aylesbury. The guy who got stabbed, his fucking cousins, was on the induction wing. So as soon as I've landed on the induction wing, I've come out on my own, didn't know a soul. As I said, I got shipped out with me mate, but the night before he got nicked with a knife, so they weren't letting him out the cell. So I'm just basically standing at my mate's door on so speaking to him. He's like, yo, I think I know a kid down there. Go and ask him if he's got some books for me to read. So I've went down, I said, yo, what's happening mate, fucking, my little mate's upstairs, chilly lad, he said he knows you, he wants a book. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, are you the scouser who just come from Aylesbury? I said, yeah, man. He's like, what's your name? I said, Mal. Obviously, that's what people know me as well, my normal name, innit? I've said Mal. He's like, oh, yeah, my brother and that. He's been with a load of his mates. He shook me hand. So as I've shook his hand, one of them's come up behind me with a fucking mug in a sock, fucking smashed it on my head, split me wig. Obviously, I've just grabbed onto him. Because it's on association in front of screws, we've all got wrapped up, do you know what I mean? I fucking had to go and get my head glued back together and shit.
So he set you up or no?
Like that. So from that, I've ended up getting moved on to another wing. Ended up on A wing. As I've got to A wing now, I'm expecting it now. I know the word's been put.
No BAP, you got a whole lifetime of stories to sell from behind himself. You could literally drop 30 albums. Easy.
Out to fucking get me done or whatever, do you get me? So the night before, I snapped the bed slat off. So in prison, your bed's are metal. They have like the metal fucking things like that. I end up fucking staying up all night to snap one off. I had that out my window, sharpen it till it was like a machete in it. Wrapped a sock around the end. Obviously come out in the morning ready. But then they've shouted the yard time. But you get wondered when you go in the yard. So obviously I've asked this kid, yo, do you get wondered when you go out? He's like, yeah, man, fucking leave whatever you need in your cell. And I'm like, sweet. Went back in, put it under my pillow. As I've come out, some small Asian guy said, any Rizzlers? At the time, we could still smoke in jail, do you know what I mean? This is just before the smoking ban. I said, yeah, of course, man. Fucking follow me in the cell, do you know what I mean? Went in my cell, went to my little box where I keep my Rizzlers and my tobacco and that. Fucking turned round, there's 7 kids in my cell. So I'm thinking, fuck's sake, man. But I'm thinking the hit's been put out again to get me done. These cunts were here to fucking rob me clothes.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Well, you had a hard time. I ain't gonna lie, you was being too nice. You was in there way too nice. If you got a cigarette, I would've know. Nope. Sure don't. I don't know, bro. Nah, that's peak though. But I mean, I guess you gotta kind of play your cards and position yourself in a certain way, like to kind of try to be cool with people. But I feel like you've been set up 3 times at this point.
So I've turned round, I've said, what's the problem? They're like, we're here to rob you. I said, what do you mean? Rob what, lad? I haven't landed with no fucking parcels. And I said, I've just come from another jail down the block. I haven't got fuck all. They're like, no, we want your clothes, innit? But like, these are fucking big guys, you know what I mean? The only one who was smaller than me was the little Asian guy who asked me for the Rizzler, but I fucking got my eye on him. I'm thinking, you little cunt, I'm gonna fucking get you, you little bastard, yeah? Fucking, next thing you know, they're all going through me shit, lad. Obviously, I'm getting agitated, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, these cunts are robbing the only shit that I've got, lad. Obviously, me clothes, me shoes, me sliders and that. But they're all gassed, like, going through me shit, showing each other me trainees and that. I'm like, look, this is not happening, boys. You're going to have to wrap me up or something, innit? They're like, nah, man, everyone gets robbed when you come to jail and that, yeah?
Yeah, nah. Nah, that's cap. What is this, an initiation process in the jail? Nah, that's cap. You trying me. And at this point, hey, I'm ready to lose my life about it. I'm ready to be in the infirmary about it.
I'm like, fuck that. So I'm trying to get me machete, what I've made the night before. I'm trying to get that out. The biggest guy there goes to me, "It's all right, man. Everyone gets robbed when we first come to jail." I said, I haven't just come to jail, mate. I said, I've been in jail nearly 2 years, lads. It's not happening to me, this. So I'm trying to get me fucking machete from under the bed and that. He goes to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "Do you want me bedding as well?" He goes, "Yeah, man, why not?" Fucking cheeky bastard. So obviously he's looked away. I've grabbed me bed slat. I just fucking split his head open straight away. Obviously the rest of them have shit themselves. Obviously they fucking started chopping away at him. And then just...
Wait a minute. He could tell this story, obviously, because he obviously got done for it.
Ran out onto the landing like a madman, like fucking gang of scruffs and that, you know what I mean? Got locked in my cell. Normally, I would have got fucking blocked off or moved straight away. Aylesbury was a fucking horrible jail. It's like they loved the reputation of being the most violent YO jail, because that's what it was at the time. Next day, they've unlocked my cell again. So I've come out. Obviously, I seen the Asian guy who asked me for the Rizzler, so I just fucking chopped in with it as well. But then obviously I've got fucking twisted up, got nicked for that. Ended up getting like an extra 20 odd months for that as well.
That's why you can tell the story.
And then it's just like, just loads of mad incidents throughout my jail time like that. What was adding up to getting me that extra time, do you know what I mean?
Who the fuck was robbing you for your clue? Does that? I've never...
Listen, there's some
It's okay
horrible...
if somebody comes in with a parcel and someone's trying
That's
to get
what I mean,
it,
mate.
For stealing the fucking clothes,
I'd never heard
of that either.
Never heard of it in my life until I hit that.
I'm telling you, boy, they was trying to pick on you. They was trying you, but he knew. Bro, hey, Mazza stood on 10 toes. He stood on business. You can't let that type of stuff. Nah. Talking about everybody gets robbed. Nah. Not me. I'm not everybody.
Jail, mate, because usually if you've got a parcel, fair enough. You've got grounds to fucking try and rob me. Mm-hmm. You can't come in and fucking rob me undies, lad, you know what I mean? Like, these cunts. Lad, they were taking everything, lad. Me sliders, even me dirty wash bag, they had hold of it, lad, yeah. And I'm just thinking, it's not happening, mate. But, like, that jail was horrible, lad. Like, people are fucking robbing each other, going in cells and taking stupid shit, you know what I mean, bro?
What's the worst thing you've seen in prison?
Obviously, deaths in it, dead bodies.
I'm not gonna lie, this is an hour and 37 minutes, but it's a very easy watch. It's very entertaining.
Bro, probably the worst thing.
Murder or suicide?
Wait, what did he say?
Obviously, deaths in it, dead bodies, bro, probably the worst thing.
Murder or suicide?
Both, man. I've seen people get stabbed to death, bro, and I've seen people kill themselves as well.
How was your mental health inside?
Like I said, I'll go through stages, bro. But like,
did you struggle?
Sometimes it did, being honest. Sometimes it was hard for me, bro. Sometimes I'd just be like, what the fuck, man? Obviously, I'd never think of the suicide route, though. Because obviously, I would just fucking shit myself. I'd be like, obviously, I still want to live. Right. I don't want to fucking live in this place, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'd never, like, go down a suicide, self-harm route. My the way I'd get my fucking anger out or whatever was, like, fucking rebelling against the system. So, like, say I'd get extra days, and I'm in December in, like, extra days, I'd justify myself and be like, yeah, fucking, I can get another 30 extra days and we'll start fresh on a new year, do you know what I mean? Like, that's...
Hey, what a negative mindset. You talk about, yeah, it's December 2029. Let me just get another 30 before I get up out this year. We'll start fresh next year. We good. We good. It's nothing. Bro did that every year and got an extra 30. That's tough.
It's always justifying shit. Stupid, really, but, like, I just do anything, lad, you know what I mean? But, like, the worst things I've seen, lad, is just, like, a lot of people who should be in mental hospitals as well. Who are prisoners, bro. And they're, like, doing horrible shit to themselves, like, fucking cutting body parts off. Like, I know a guy who fucking cuts his fingers off, lad, like, once a week. He starts from the tip and just fucking cut down every week. Same shit, cut his fingers off. He's done.
Wait until they're off?
On the left hand, he's only got his thumb on that one. I've seen guys cut the ears off like fucking chopper.
And they still got him in jail? And not a mental institute?
Fucking serious self-harms. Obviously people killing themselves. Dead bodies. Because the jail system's so fucked. Everyone's getting neglected, bro. Like, people are getting left in the cells dead overnight, and they're not finding them until they're unlocking us for association. We're coming out the next day. I'm fucking hearing screws screaming, run away, and the guy's just dead on the floor. They don't know what to do. It's heavy, like the prison system's fucked.
And that's also a problem when you hire Asda and GameStop employees as your security guards. That's normal. That's normal behavior for them to run away instead of following protocol that they've been trained to do. Probably.
When was it? Was there ever a realization in there when you thought? Obviously, you thought, "Fuck this, you don't want to be there." But was there ever a time to go? You need to screw the head. Like if you're chopping people up and getting extra add-ons, and there's never any out. Like fucking Charlie Bronson, man. He only got a 5 or a 6 for a robbery.
Exactly,
and now
bro.
he's doing 45, 50 years.
And that's exactly how you can end up, lad. Because as soon as you're stuck in that mentality, there's only one way to go. Like I've always tried to keep my mind strong, and I know the strongest people whose heads have gone, lad. And it's fucking sad to see them like that, bro. Because they were like proper fucking good, ready people. And now you see them, lad, and they're gone, lad. Fucking their heads are gone. And it's just sad to see, bro. But like with me,
I feel like jail will turn you into a few different things. You got a few different options. You know, that solitary confinement, that'll make you either go crazy or it'll mentally fortify you. It's two very opposite sides, but that's the jail system for you. They don't really...
Like the point where it fixed up, it was the rapping for me, to be honest with you, because I had something to focus on. Like I could actually see a future in it, you know what I mean? And like obviously before I even made money from it, it gave me something to do. It was keeping me out of trouble. I'm just like, I'm rapping and that, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to keep a low profile. So
you know what's crazy? His story is a lot of people like story of what's with like kids on the street. Even though he was locked up, like rap be giving people something to do. And then, you know, when they finally get on and start making money with it, here come the police banning stuff from YouTube. Like, it's crazy. Anyway.
The screws don't fucking spin me cell or shit like that, because if they fucking take my phone, I'm getting extra time again and all shit like that. So I'm trying to keep a low profile and do shit like that. And then obviously, I dropped my mixtape, and then that's when Murder Side blew up. And that's the first like time someone's come along, like labels, and offered me a deal. So that was like the first chunk of money that I got. So I was like, yeah, fucking hell, I'm focused now, you know what I mean? Because at that point I still had like 2-3 years left. Or was it? Yeah, like 2 years left or something.
And somebody took the chance of giving you money even though you're still in prison?
Yeah.
That's alright, that.
That's what I mean, like we kind of changed the game, like for the guys who was in prison, you know what I mean? It's never been...
Man, when I already said this, I was like, Mazza, like, it was a few other people who was rapping from behind bars and getting traction, but Mazza was the main one. Like, in my book, he was the main one. Bro had a deal in jail. He changed it.
Really happened to the extent that it was happening with us, because at the time,
some guys are shite, man.
Yeah,
like, proper shite. Like they've been doing it and they're fucking terrible. Like,
exactly.
But it's okay. They've got hope. Like you have got a gift and a talent.
Yeah.
You can only go one way, and that's the fucking top.
Dang, bro, he just cut a lot of people deep, didn't he?
But that's if you stay in the lane and not get drifted away by all the external noise, because that noise. That'll fucking...
You gotta ask him, how did he learn to rap? Like I get it, like he was SHIT, but he just kept at it. I'm telling you, his the people he listened to played a good part in it, though. He had some good role models on the music side that he would listen to, so played a huge part of it. He probably studied them.
Kill you
1,000,000%.
And we don't want to look back and regret. We can only learn from our mistakes, progress, enhance it, and then shoot for the stars, because you've tasted it firsthand. Like you've lived it, good and bad. Every day you'll still struggle. I always speak about it. You get the watches, the car, the big house, and I ended up more miserable. I thought it's fuck all. It's nothing. It's not going to fix whatever noises I've got in here, but it's still good to then try and achieve that, to come from nothing to then do well. But how do you then stay on the path and not get sidetracked? Because how long are you out now? A year?
No, 8 months.
8 months, so still
coming up to 8 months.
Relatively young at this. Everything will, because it's so much attention now. Your name's massive out there. Like obviously we'll touch on that, but you go into restaurants, and I was speaking to your missus earlier when you go out for food, and somebody's looking, going, I fucking love his music. You don't know that. You're thinking, is that an enemy? Bro. Who's he messaging? Is there anyone coming through that door? The paranoia.
Still there, bro. Still catches up with you, like. And just like you said, like, you can achieve certain things. And like, there's been stages where I should be fucking proper happy. But I know at the same time, it's like, still fighting demons, bro. Some days I'm like, I'm just in my own zone, lad. I'm not myself. And my bed will say,
you gotta remember, bro is heavily institutionalized. He was in there 11 years. What is he, 29, 30 right now? He was his whole 20s. He became a man in prison. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of his core values and how he moved in prison. He has to relearn everything while on the streets. And, you know, PTSD is real, especially like when you get out of prison. Like, you like institutionalized. You gotta learn like the world, how to move in the real world.
Say to me like, "What's up with you?" Do you know what I mean? And I'll be like, "Nothing. Like, I'm actually happy." But it's like, because you put this face on for so many years in jail, or like, you've hid your emotions to the extent where you don't even feel them no more. Because like, when you're in that life, lad, and you're telling people, no one's really asked about you, bro, so you're better off just fucking keeping it to yourself. That's how I always thought anyway. So it's like, it's happened for me for that long now. It's like, it's hard for me to show emotions, lad, you know what I mean?
When were you at your lowest?
When was I at my lowest? Probably around the Aylesbury times that we spoke about there.
At the start?
Nah, like halfway through there.
What was that?
Because like, it was like a different kettle of fish to me, lad. It was like, I've been in rough jails, lad, all my sentence. Rough, horrible jails. But that one was just like, because I was like a few years in there, do you know what I mean? It's like 2.5, 3 years in. Everyone was gone, lads, you know what I mean? Everyone fucked off. No one sending me no money, lad, apart from me mum when she could every other week, like £10 every 2-3 weeks, lad, to get canteen or whatever. And like, you can't really get really much with it. I used to just buy credit and try and ring home and shit like that. So I'm getting involved in shit in jail to try and make money, do you know what I mean? Fucking doing daft shit on the wing. But like,
is that when the loneliness kicks in and you realise that no one gives
definitely.
a fuck?
There was a time, lad, I was fucking, what happened now? So obviously shortly after that situation what I just spoke about there, obviously they fucking kept me on the wing. I come out the next day, I chopped that guy. They put me on this like rule, I think it's like rule 48 or something before you get an adjudication. I was on unlock on my own. So I was doing laps on the yard on my own. They just let me out on a separate regime for like a day or two. Remember like ringing my dad from the phone box. They had phone boxes on the yard. And I've ringed my dad and I've said, look, fucking try and ring the governor and fucking get me shit back up my ways or something. And he just went, look son, you're fucking there now, man. You've got a man up, do you know what I mean? There's nothing I can do for you. And I was just like, Dad, you know what? He's fucking right, man. I got myself here, do you know?
Yeah. Dad's gonna make you realize. That's why it's good to have one. If you're there, you gotta listen, cause he gonna teach you like, hey, listen, you made this, so you gotta sit in it. You gotta know how you just really feel. I can't do nothing for you. I can't save you, buddy.
Know what I mean? And then like from that, I'm going back to my cell. Obviously, we could smoke around the time. I'm fucking running out of tobacco, lad. I've got no tobacco. I'm stressed out, lad. I'm fucking having withdrawals from the weed and everything. Then he slapped me in segregation again, bro. And he put me down the block for like, I think I was down the block that time for like 4 or 5 months. And I was just there every day, just like a robot, man. It was just like, I weren't doing nothing, but I had no fucking energy, lad. Like, I couldn't fucking move, I couldn't do nothing, lad. I'm just dead to the world,
it's
bro.
Depression.
And I remember just sitting there in my pad thinking, fucking hell, I'm in a jail, inside a jail. I know.
Bro is so institutionalized, he called the jail cell his pad. Ain't a pad like your home?
No one's even asked, like.
I mean, it was for 11 years, but dang.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, he was comfortable. He was It's cool with it.
And then it was like, at that point, lad, I was fucking, that was like one of the lowest points, bro. I'm in there with my little radio. Got to fucking wind it up, lad, so it gives it life. Fucking try and get signal on my fucking windowsill. And that's how it was for me, lad. And I was just like, fuck this.
Scary, man, what you went through from such a young age, from shootings, prison, and kind of setups, and no loyalty.
Yeah, no loyalty, lad. There's no loyalty in the streets, bro.
How does that enhance your paranoia and your trust?
Everything, lad. Everyone who reaches out.
They'll tell you it is. As long as you doing diabolical stuff, for sure. But nowadays, they'll backdoor you. Even though if you making money, they see you moving at a different pace.
Out to me, like, let's go and do this. Let's go for food. Let's link up. Bro, I wouldn't give a fuck about them, lad. Like, I can't trust them, bro. Because at the same time, lad, I know everyone, lad. We grew up together. I know where everyone lives. I know what everyone does and all this and that. When I went to jail, no one was there for me, bro. But now that I'm out and everyone's like reaching out and doing this and that, I haven't got time for them, bro. Fuck that, you know what I mean? I'm not letting no one drag me back. I don't trust no one, lad. I always think everything's a setup.
Oh, you from Chicago? You really a Chicago dude, low key. Mazza L20 from the go. Mazza Chirac L20. Mazza Rack L20. Mazza L20 Rack. I don't know. You sound like, I promise you. Well, I ain't never been to jail, but I think everything is set up. I'll be on the same time, and if somebody call me that I ain't talked to for a minute, what they calling me for? Oh man, here we go. Hold on, let me see. Might be a setup. Like I'm that type of energy.
Obviously, it's bad sometimes, but at the same time, it keeps you safe, bro.
Yeah, you've got to protect yourself and your family, because the sad reality is nobody wants you on this pedestal.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like 100% of the people out there, you have 80% of them want you to fail, and the other 20%
like they've tried the hardest as well, bro. Everything they've tried, lad. They've tried everything, bro, and we just fucking...
Because there's not many people who's done what you've done to come out and have success.
Exactly.
Like it's 1 in a million, 1 in a billion. Like there's not many people who actually...
And still have success. Bro just made a song about his kid. Elite. It's probably the best child tribute song I heard in a minute. Might be ever.
Go through the ups and the downs and the struggles, and you've done a lot of bad stuff. You can't fucking get away from it. But
exactly.
Am I glazing? Nah. Just respect. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it real. I'm grown. I can't glaze. I'm grown.
Overcome that and
pause.
Leave a positive message of people can change. And that's a beautiful thing. That's where you'll get your biggest reward.
Yeah, definitely, man. But that's why I always do me fucking little bits and bobs for society, bro, when I can. Just like, obviously when I got out, me and Key were just driving around, just like giving money out to like whoever and that. Then like Christmas time, gave about 400.
Definitely. Hey, when you have guests come on, remove all labels from food or drinks. These people are not playing you, whoever they are. Now 400,000 people seen Mazza drink Evian water, and now they probably went to go buy it. Take it off. The labels are gone, buddy.
100 meals away to homeless people and just doing what we can, lad. Just like slowly and surely. We haven't got no one helping us, bro. Everything's out of our own pockets, you know what I mean? It's just like, just trying to give back and trying to fucking do good for once, you know what I mean? Because karma is real, bro.
But that's where you feel good the most. Because that is when you help somebody else.
Yes, fully.
It's the automatic something internally.
Yeah,
it's not
fully,
the external
bro.
things that fucking make you feel good. Listen, they make you feel good for a short bit of time, but it fizzles. It does. Fizzles, no, the cars and the jewellery, and it's bollocks.
It is.
I can say that because I've got fucking watches now.
Yeah,
exactly. I never had that, but then you do get it. It's like a contradiction, but it genuinely doesn't mean fuck all. But it's not where you're going to find your true happiness. But I wish everybody could taste it though, so they could realise that.
Real shit.
Because people say, "Shut up, you wanker." It's okay.
I know.
You've got food now in your belly. Too much fucking food, if I'm honest. But it's if people could just taste it and realise Because it doesn't matter if you're out working a 9 to 5 or building trade, if you're providing for your family, you're a winner. You're a true winner, a genuinely true winner. Don't look at all the fake shit on, 1,000,000%. Don't look at the fake shit on Instagram, private planes and all the bollocks, because all these fucking top entrepreneurs are always selling something. They've never really got a positive message, you know what I'm saying? They're all fake as fuck. Like, you can buy into it too much and it can make you sad because you don't think...
That's what I've been trying to tell people. You gotta go on people's social media. You know how hard it is for people to follow you on social media, and all these random people be having so many followers. Like who? Like who? Like it's like the way you figure out if somebody got followers and now go to them comments. If them comments don't match what the video got saying going on, it's all fake. You see one fake comment, the whole profile fake. It's over.
Live your lives is important, but I guarantee if you're feeding your family, you're winning.
Yeah, that's what matters for me. Like, just like you said, with the social media, people only post the highs, bro. Like, they never post the come up, bro. Like, the struggles when at the lowest, lad. Like, and I guarantee half of them, when they're off that camera, lad, that's not the lifestyle they're living, bro. Because with me, I live a normal life, bro. And with me...
Y'all see what I post? What kind of car I'm in? Toyota Camry. 4 cylinders. Boy, I paid $100 for an oil change today. Boy, I was sick. I ain't on that. Yeah, I'm not on that type of time.
Bed every day. I don't need to get about with a gang, lad, or a car full of people, lad. You know what I mean? Like,
how long did it take you to get to that level?
What, of just being the way I am?
Just try to be with your missus and keep away from all the fakery?
Bro, just from being in jail, bro, I've learned everything. I just...
Instantaneously. As soon as he got out, he was like that.
I've learned there's no loyalty in the streets, bro. Just like everything I've seen growing up. Didn't really get into too much, bro, but everything I've seen growing up.
Nah, he's spitting facts. This is how you test loyalty. Like, I'm not telling anybody to go to jail, but if so happens if you go to jail or move to a different area, like somewhere that's not drivable, see who stay in touch with you. And the ones that stay in touch with you, them your real friends. If they don't stay in touch with you, don't reach out either. I mean, reach out a couple times. If they don't really, you ain't giving you what you eyed, then the friendship was fake. There ain't no loyalty.
There was togetherness until there wasn't, bro. Until the swag phones come along and you're beefing over crackheads and you're fucking trying to shoot your own mate for selling crack to a crackhead, bro. And like, for stupid shit, bro, selling weed to someone or stupid shit, there's no loyalty, lad. Like, put money aside and all that. Before that, we was brothers. We was like brothers. We were friends, bro. But as soon as you get took away from that situation and you're not useful no more, you don't matter, bro. Unless you're there and you want...
That's what I was saying. Like, when I was outside, me and my boys, people would be doing stuff with, like, the same situation. I just couldn't let that get to your head because money ain't everything, you know what I'm saying? The relationships you got with your homies, it was more than that. So I was like, sweep it under the rug. Say it one time, most of them didn't do it again. Or they was like, oh yeah, my bad, I wasn't even thinking. But I ain't never really like taking the beef that far. Not with my homies, not that I know you too long. Like,
want to be out with them every day. Because half of these kids who are running around in gangs now, lad, I've seen them on the wings, bro. And they're a shell. They're a shell of themselves, bro. They're not no fucking gangbangers in jail, bro. You can't be a gangbanger in jail when you're landing there on your own, lad, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I seen all that for myself and I just thought, you know what, all that shit is bollocks, lad. Fucking hell.
Maybe not there. But out here, when you touch down in that jail, that gang affiliation is trill. It's real. But when you go to prison, it's race-based. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stick with your race in prison. But in jail, you gotta stick with the gang.
Everyone knows people. You don't have to run around in fucking gangs every day or do this and that to fucking feel like a gangster, bro. Like, that shit's not gonna secure your future. So, like, that's where I'm at. I'm at the stage where I'm just like, fuck everyone. I'm only fucking protecting who is there for me. and I'm fucking staying focused on my goals, bro.
Yeah, that's the best way. What were you thinking when you started getting money for your songs?
Obviously, I've always been good with money, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though I never had much, when I was doing the fucking stupid shit when I was a kid, like fucking selling this and selling that or robbing and doing that, it always put me money away, lad. Obviously, I've smoked weed, but I'll buy a fucking 10 bag of weed, lad, and make it last me. Do you know what I mean? But I'd save me money up, lad, and then I'll buy a motorbike off Gumtree, what's fucking a bit fucked. Then I'll do it up, try and sell it, make a bevy, or I'll save me money up till I can buy something useful. Do you know what I mean? So like, same mindset, but obviously I'm older. I've met people along the way who've taught me this and that, and fucking sat down with fucking millionaires, bro, who've got fucking businesses and this and that. So I've always been at the point where I'm just like, you need money to make money. That's what they say, innit?
How are you getting on with the weed now?
Fully off it, bro.
How long?
I stopped smoking weed before I got out of jail.
It's fucking hard, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking hard work, bro.
That takes your mindset down.
Yeah, that was one of my lowest points as well, brother.
Yeah.
Fucking
Good for you. People try to tell me weed's not addicting. Well, it is, brother. Nevertheless, it's not as bad as a Class A or anything, but still, I don't do it. But to each his own. I ain't gonna tell you not to.
sweating every night, lad, just feeling like I want to fucking kill everyone, lad. I'm fucking waking up like I've pissed myself.
Yeah.
Then the smoking ban come as well, G. And then the fucking, not only have us fucking got to stop smoking weed, we stopped smoking tobacco and then replaced it with a vape. And I'm fucking smoking vapes and fucking doing all this shit, feeling like I'm going to do everyone in every day. But then, like, once I've got past it, lad, I felt clear, bro. Like, my mind's clear, focused, you know what I mean? When I got out, don't get me wrong, I was smoking CBD. Had a couple of blasts on that, but doesn't interest me no more, bro.
Yeah.
I smoked a spliff with my mate over there when he was in mine, a proper spliff. I had 2 pulls. I had to fuck off downstairs for an hour. It blew me head off, lad.
That's the only thing, though, is when you stop and then come back, you end up worse. But you need to be careful, because if you just start again, you end up paranoid as fuck.
Bad.
Start thinking it's laced with
I'm sat downstairs looking at my dog thinking, this dog's going to kill me. I'm getting all paranoid thinking, fuck that. Lad, it was horrible.
How did the song with H and that come about in Potter? Because you were in prison when that... you were in prison when that done Top 20?
Yeah, man.
So how did that get released? Was there any backlash from that?
Yeah, loads of it.
Was there?
Loads of it, bro. So basically, that song, Murder Side, was on me mixtape Concrete Jungle.
That was your first album?
That was
sorta.
one of my first mixtapes, but obviously...
Yeah, mixtape and album is not the same. They're not the same. It's some music industry stuff. It's a specific reason why you drop stuff and you call it a mixtape instead of an album. But anyway.
At the time, I weren't even going to fucking release it because they just shut me Instagram down. I finally got my Instagram account to 50,000 followers while I was in jail. They shut it down. I was gutted, bro. I'm thinking, fuck's sake. But my bird had a management page for me. I think that had like 15, 20k on. So she's like, look, you've got this one. I'll turn this into yours, your backup account. Cool. Done that. Rocked with it. My mate Dino's telling me, lad, don't be fucking stop rapping, lad. You've got a mixtape ready. They're bangers. Drop them. So I've ended up putting it out anyway. Not really much promotion.
First and foremost, once again, W girl. Whoever your boy is too, W him for having your back to tell you to keep going, because a lot of people will be like, you ain't doing it? All right, whatever.
Because there's not really much you can do. I just put it out because, like, we was getting, like, Spotify streams, money off that and shit like that. Next thing you know, everyone's hitting me up saying, bro, this fucking Murder Side song's going mad on TikTok. I'm asking me bird, what the fuck is TikTok?
Hey! TikTok can really do it to you. TikTok can have you rich and famous, boy. That's tough.
Obviously, I've heard about it, but I didn't really know what it was, you know what I mean? I just thought it was for people dancing and doing whatever. And then it's going mad. She said, yeah, for everyone's making videos to it. So I'm like, fucking hell. Next thing you know, people start getting in touch, like labels and that. Like, we'll offer you so much. I think, like, the first label or something offered me 20 grand. I said to me, bird, get in touch with them now. Say, yeah, we're good. We'll have that, yeah. And she's like, just waiting there, just wait.
Nah, 20
Couple of
ain't
more
enough.
popped along. Went from 20 to 50, 50 grand to 60. I'm just thinking, fucking hell. I'm like that. But then it went quiet for a few weeks. 2-3 weeks go by. No one's got back in touch. I said to her, see, fucking should have took that 20 grand, man. We fucking missed out there. And she's like, no, they do that and that, they do that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, nah, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game for sure.
And then this...
Don't let me start making dishes tracks and let the label reach out to me. What? Yeah. Give me that.
I got in touch and said, look, I'll give you 110 grand or something. So I was like, yeah, man, let's fucking go. Let's get the paperwork signed, man. And then done a distribution deal for Murder Side. Got the...
You kept all the rights to it and just did a distro deal? That's not bad. For 110?
Got the 100 bag. But then, obviously from the back of that, because it's going viral, I'm getting messages from loads of rappers and this and that. I noticed H followed me on Instagram. Obviously, I know of H anyway, fucking hell, who doesn't, you know what I mean?
Massive.
So naturally, I just messaged him and just said to him, yo, fucking big respect for the follow, lad, you know what I mean? And he's like, bro, Murder Side is a fucking banger, man. I said, I'm thinking about doing a remix, why don't you get on it? He said, of course, get me on there, do you know what I mean?
No bap, H had one of the hardest verses I ever heard from him on Murder Side. I was surprised. I ain't even know he had that in him. I know he cold, but I ain't know he had that in him. I was like,
so with H was natural, lad. Like he's one of the guys who kept it real from the whole mixtape, fucking from the whole remixes and that, because he didn't ask for a penny or nothing. Because obviously I know my man probably charges like 50 grand a feature. I just messaged him and said, look mate, I'm fucking broke, do you know what I mean? I said, fucking, I can't pay you tonight. He's like, don't worry about it, bro, don't want nothing. Fucking, next thing you know, obviously because I've signed the distribution deal, they've ended up approaching a couple of other people as well. But then I've asked Lowski. Lowski was in jail at the time as well. Another guy who kept it real. Because I said to him, I just said, look bro, I might be getting a deal for it, you know what I mean? I said, I'll nice it up, lad, if you want to put a verse on it. He said to me, look bro, you've got a family to feed, man, keep that money for yourself.
salute to Lowski. I didn't even know Lowski would have moved like that. Yes, I do. I feel like Lowski would move like that.
And I was like, you know what? These guys are fucking genuine, man. Clean hearts. So, long story short, we dropped the main remix, which was like me, H, Pot of Paper. Then I dropped one with Lowski. Then I dropped one with A-Star. And I think SJ. Who else? Yeah, just them. And then the original with me and Pistol Poe. For like 5 remixes, but no one had ever done it before, do you know what I mean? Because we dropped...
Except in America, they've done that before, but that's the way to do it. You got a hot song? Well, we was glued to the YouTube TVs. We was glued to the... Well, we heard all of them, didn't we?
After more like in a week. From the back of that, we got the #1 video chart.
Yeah, I've
Award.
seen that because I seen
Yeah.
the video, like, I won it over 3 minutes, 2 minutes, but they're at 5 million, 4
Yeah,
million.
yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what
yeah.
that was then?
That's what it
And I'm
was.
thinking, so I'm obviously listening to your music, and I'm thinking, how
Yeah.
the fuck's there so
It
many?
was just a mad marketing strategy what this label had at the time, but I was just thinking, you're going to kill the song off. What the fuck are you doing, do you know what I mean? And they're like, look, trust us, man. It was a marketing strategy. It ended up paying off. So we got in.
Good strategy. W strategy. They do that in America all the time. If it's a hard song, just drop them.
#1 award for the top video and that as well. And then it went to 18 in the charts, innit?
What you thinking then?
I was gassed, me. I was made up. But obviously, like, you want something for your work to show, like, blah, blah, blah. So, like, when I'm getting plaques and that means more to me than the money sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No bad. I swear, man. I still want that 100K plaque from YouTube. I ain't even. I'm 35,000 away, but I think my YouTube. Once I go to the UK, maybe I don't know. It is what it is. It's in God's hands, but that'll mean everything to me. Like low key, I don't care what nobody say. Oh, it's just a plaque. Nah, but I ain't never achieved nothing in my life. I need that achievement. 100%.
It's like when my bird's like, yeah, I've got this plaque and that here for you. I'm like, fucking hell, send me a picture in, you know what I mean? She's got to take a picture, send it in. And I was like, yeah, that's sick, I can't wait to see them. But like, just the little things that come off the back of it, bro, that was the shit that kept me going, lad, and kept me happy, do you know what I mean?
It's not that same. You're from the streets and good stuff happens. You know bad stuff's always behind it.
Exactly.
See, when you were doing good and then in your charts and you're working with the big names, were you always scared that it could get took away? Because anything
definitely.
good in life always gets took away.
Exactly.
When you come from fuck all and dysfunction, there's never anything good happens. And if it does, it's only a day or two before you're back to misery. Were you fearful of that?
That's what they say. The devil always comes knocking. And I was fucking more than aware of that shit, bro, because it's happened more than enough times in my life, bro, where something's looking good, lad, and someone catches wind of it and ruins it for you, do you know what I mean? But like, no one could ruin this for me, bro. I was just like, it's happened.
No, you already got the label behind you. That's what a label do for you. Once the label put money behind it, it's unruinable. And you've already recouped. They gave you that 110, they already recouped what they got back. I don't know if you touring yet or doing little shows or whatever, but that show money good too. But I'm sure you got conditions where you can't do it. But
so it felt unreal to me, lad. So when it has happened now, comes the fucking hate and all the snakiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I started seeing people for who they was, lad, especially in the music scene. Anyway, like fucking, there's a lot of fucking mad shit going on in the music scene.
Name them.
And as a white scouser who's rapping, lad, they don't want you there, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's more whoever's in their circles, lad, they have the favourites and all this and that, and you start seeing people fucking, just like with the negative comments, just being snardy about shit and just fucking trying to blackball you, bro, and put blockers on your shit. And that's how it was for me. And then I had snitches ringing up the jail. It's just like everything we tried to do off the back of that.
What?
Was just like, we always had someone trying to block it, but it was like coming from people who was higher up, bro. And
you know how hard of a hater you gotta be to wish, like, you calling up the jail is like, you're a snitch. Two, like, you're not real. You're not a real human being. Like, no real man, no real wish jail upon nobody. Like, you might joke around, but no real, like, you don't really, but you did it. That's tough.
What you knew what he was doing, like labels and shit like that.
How was H? Did he not have, like, obviously, I'd imagine he'd have managers and a lot of publishers and all that. Like, did they give it the green light? Obviously, working with someone for prison.
Nah, I think at first, obviously, I think his label or whatever was wearing
That's a risk.
We're happy that he wasn't getting paid or whatever. But like, that's how much of a fucking good kid he was, bro. He just, because we done like some AI effect on the video, all he wanted was to fucking look like a zombie, lad, you know what I mean? And I was like, bro, that's fucking gangster, man. You're a good guy in that, fucking nothing but love. But like, everyone else was trying to do sneaky shit behind the scenes, bro, and ask for money off the label and that, you know what I mean? I would never have paid these guys, bro. Fuck that.
I can respect that.
Like, you're jumping on my song, why am I going to pay you to jump on my song, bro? I don't want you on it. Like, my natural thought straight away, because it's a Scouse song, I was going to ask A-Star, he's a Scouser. I was going to ask Still Bricken, he's a Scouser. I asked 44C, he's a Scouser. But obviously...
Oh, 44C? Okay.
I don't know these guys, you know what I mean? But as Scousers rapping to show love to your own city, I was going to say fucking jump on it with me and that, you know what I mean? But then, because people heard about H and Pot of Paper jumping on the main remix, they was thinking, oh, it's going to ruin the other remixes. I was just like, whatever, man. Like, because we're Scousers, the Scouts.
Tweet. Shout out A-Star for getting whoever that mindset tweet. I know that's tweaky.
This one's going to be the main one. But then, like, people were asking for money behind the scenes and all that shit, but I only just found that out after all this shit. When it come to, like, recouping the advance, you know what I mean? Because the songs went on to do 200,000 sales, bro. And still I haven't made a fucking penny off it.
You haven't? When did you get paid from it?
No, I got my initial advance. I think it was 110 grand. 30k was for marketing. So they gave me 80 back, do you know what I mean?
Hold on. What? They took 30 bands out your 110 for marketing? Ain't no way. No. I don't know if that's how it go, but I ain't going for that. You give me 110, you give me 110, and you do 30. You put 30 off the strength of marketing. You believe in me, go put the 30. You put the 110 up, all right, give me 140. Maybe I don't know. I mean, that might be how it go, though.
Which was fucking sick for one song, bro. And I'm still gassed over it. But if I knew what I knew now, I would not have fucking done it, bro. Because the songs made fucking almost £1 million, probably.
Yeah, that's what how they, I just said they recouped. I'm eating my words right now. How did they not recoup from the song already? They're capping.
I can show you it on streams where it's made 100 grand, bro. And they're still telling me it hasn't recouped. Because they've spent money behind the scenes and all this shit, bro. And it's...
Get receipts. No. No, I hope you hear this. You know you can audit them. You can audit them. If you've seen listen, somebody clip this. I don't know if you're watching this. Audit the label. Audit the distro. Get a lawyer. Get whatever lawyer you need and tell them to go audit them. And you'll get all your money. You'll get your back pay. And if they come back and the numbers don't match, you're going to get everything. You're going to get everything back. Audit the label, please. Audit them. Don't let them do that to you. Audit them. Just like the IRS and the tax people can audit us, you can audit them. If you don't feel like the money is adding up, go audit them. Ain't no way I ain't make that back. Here, let's have somebody run through all the numbers and let me see all your receipts. And let's add it all up. That's what they're going to do. Go audit them. Don't let them pull that on you. I know that for sure. I know you can audit them.
It's just like...
they're the biggest gangsters, though.
That's what I mean. These guys...
Yeah, but can't no gangster run from that audit. When that audit come to your front door, you gotta have the right paperwork. Audit them.
Is it who wear suits and run labels or fucking...
Hire you a lawyer. A contract lawyer or whoever does it. And get him audited.
A cooperative business or whatever, lad. They're the gangsters, bro. They're the ones fucking finessing people for millions of pounds, bro.
Yeah. Same as boxing promoters and that.
It is.
Boxers are risking their life every...
This is a little bit different, though. This is a little bit different. Because it is a business. In business, you get audited. Go audit them. Especially if you ain't really rocking with them. They did a lot for you, but whatever. If your money ain't money in it, if it ain't adding up, if you don't think it's adding up, go audit them. Man, y'all been recouped. Where the rest of my money at? They gonna have to give you it.
Every fight.
I know.
Get fucking buttons.
That's what I mean.
It's just people pulling the strings and setting up the fight who get more. The promoters, the managers. You've got to be, but you're on it. You seem on it.
Yeah.
That's a good thing about.
But it's just a distro deal from that one song. But that's his biggest song. Like they jamming you
from the streets. You're streetwise. The business savvy thing. You're going to learn from the mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a full mistake yet. Go audit them. Go get your money back.
You just learn from it. It happens, but
exactly.
It makes you stronger.
Anything for me is a learning curve, brother. You get me? It's just like I'll be a fool.
Can we audit the label? Give me 1 second. Yes, an artist can audit a record label. An audit allows the artist to review the label's accounting records to ensure that they are being paid correctly and that the label is fulfilling its contractual obligations. Buddy, you better go audit them if you feel it's funny. I know it's a distro deal, but this is you can still do it for a distro deal too. Nah, don't let them do that to you. Go audit them.
Anything for me is a learning curve, brother. You get me? It's just like I'll be a fool if I let them do it again. Do you know what I mean?
So, what was the plans when you got your date to get out? Were you thinking game time? Or were you scared?
But obviously, cause I'm fucking, I basically just fucking become famous from a cell.
Yeah.
The security team hate me, brother. I'm getting fucking nickings left, right, and centre. My pad's always a mess because they're coming in and just turning it upside down. I'm always on basic, bro. I've never got a TV or nothing. So it's hard for me, but I'm just sat there on my bunk bed, like, Sam, mate, I'll just write my lyrics, do you know what I mean? Fucking... And then obviously I'd grab a phone for the night or something, record what I need to record, speak to me birds, sort me visits out, lad. and then fucking just crack on like that, you know what I mean? But then it's like every time they're trying to catch me with a phone or they're trying to catch me with something. But then like they got to the point where they were just even pissed off getting sent to search me so much. It's like it got to the point where I'm sat there with packets of like tobacco and that, they're coming in and just saying, look, fucking we'll just throw that in the bin, we're not going to nick you. And it was one morning, I got up early, I went to the chapel. Should have went to pray, but being honest, I went to see my brother, lads, you know what I mean? Went down to the chapel to bump into my brother. I've got back to my cell. Usually I'd have a nap from like 12 to 1 over the dinner bang up, eat my food, have a little nap. The fucking DST have ran in with like fucking stab-proof vests on and all agitated, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing coming in like that for? And they're like, that fucking just let me see your hands, fucking stay where you are. And now I'm like, what are you doing? Is this a fucking raid? Why are you acting like you're raiding me gaff and that, you know what I mean? I said, I'm in bed asleep, move, I'm fucking naked. They're like, look, we've been told you've got a gun in your cell. I said, are you having a fucking laugh? So bro,
Come on now.
Like these malicious people were going to the extent of ringing up and saying the maddest shit, bro, to try and get me extra time and to try and get me nicked, yeah? And then like...
Bro, you were getting swatted from... People were calling that we're not in jail and getting you... Like, you know how live streamers get swatted? Bro was getting swatted inside the jail cell by people who were free. This is literally people who have nothing better to do with their lives. Bro's in jail and they swatting him.
The DST screws obviously knew it was bullshit, bro. Because, like, fucking, in the end, they were just like, look, fucking, we wish you good luck and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they've still got to
yeah, we've got a job to do, we've got to search your cell and that, but, like, we know it's malicious. And then I got me reports. And, like, the last year, before I got out, there was 359 intel reports, bro. So, like, nearly one for every day. Where people intel reports, bro. So like,
dang, boy, that was hitting, ain't
nearly one for every day. Where people was reporting me, lad, for shit to try and get me spun and that.
And it would have been the ones next to you, the ones who were in your circle.
Listen, your fellow inmate, bro. Anyone.
That's scary.
The fellow inmate, lad. You fucking people who you speak to on the wing, these little screw boys. Anyone could have been someone outside, lad, with nothing to do, just hating, just ringing up the jail every day.
Were you ever worried that you wouldn't have got out?
Obviously, there's always been possibility.
Nah, let me send a DM. I'm literally still on that. Audit the label, brother. I sent a DM. I feel like I don't like when people be playing, man. Don't scam, bro. He got a brand new baby on the way, like, or he got it, like it's here. I don't even know, but like, I would tell anybody to audit, man. You can't trust nobody, like he said, even them labels, bro. Like, that's why you have a label, then you got somebody to audit them, then you got somebody to look after the lawyer that you got. Like, you gotta need all that.
It's easy and all fucking other shit going on where you could have got whatever, but I was just like, I was at the point, like, I'm not doing nothing else apart from rapping. Like, you can't life me off for rapping. But then, like, I even got extra charges for that. Fucking... What did I get? I think I got like an extra 15 months for distributing audio and pictures from a HMP establishment and being in possession of a device that can transmit images.
It is what it is. Pay it off.
Just some lad, it was like they were making up the charges, bro. Just fucking chatting shit half of the time, but fucking made it through anyway, lad, innit?
How was your man Darwin? You got a top 20 and you were getting recognition and it's
Up,
positive.
Yeah.
With the buzzing.
Yeah, they were buzzing, you know. Yeah.
Because that would have been the first time. It's not that it felt happiness, but proud.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking beautiful thing.
Exactly.
That's what you can't buy.
But to make them proud from a fucking cell after all the negative shit I brought. Like, I was made up, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like fucking, yeah, man.
What was it like first day out?
I was a bag of nerves, to be honest. I fucking come out white as a ghost. And I was just like, fucking hell. Everything was surreal, man.
Did you have big plans then? Was that the kind of the starter pack to then kick on? And or were you just kind of still new to it all?
Yeah, brand new to it, mate. Fully brand new. Because I'm just thinking like, fucking, Because up until they fucking opened the gate, I didn't think I was ever going to get out, bro.
Did you ever think people were going to be waiting the screws or waiting outside
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fucking do
because
you
you
again?
hear them horror stories, yeah. My man was meant to get out, bro. They nicked him and gave him a life sentence, or they nicked him and nicked him for this. But like, because I've been in for so long, I've never actually pictured myself getting out, lad. So I lost hope of getting out. I knew it was there. I've got my fucking release date. And then it's got to the day. I'm proper nervous, do you know what I mean? And then it's got to like, I'm meant to get out at 9 in the morning. It's got to fucking nearly 12 o'clock. They've even brought the food over from the kitchens on the wing. I've gave all my shit away to all the lads on the wing. I've already seen everyone like 10 times and said goodbye to them like 10 times, yeah? So I'm feeling awkward now. And everyone's like, why are you still here, bro? And I'm like, I don't know. So I've had to fucking grab a screw off another wing I was seen walking past. I said, look, I'm meant to be getting out, mate. Fucking all these screws off this wing are fucked off. It's like they done it on purpose. All the screws on my wing just went hid in the staff room or something. And then this screws took me over to reception. But you go through stages again, like you get put in this first waiting cell. You get through the checks in reception, get put in your other fucking cell. And then you have to go and sign all your paperwork. But each step I'm getting closer, I'm thinking, yes, I'm fucking nearly there, do you know what I mean? But then something in my head's going, nah, they're just waiting for someone to come and grab me, lad, and say, no, it's a mistake. You're fucking going back to your cell. But then, yeah, man, the gate's open, lad, and I seen all the lads there, see me bed there. Fucking beautiful, man. Best feeling ever. I was shaking, though. I was trying to put my watch on. I couldn't even fucking open the thing. I'm like that. Shaking, lad. It was horrible.
Did you ever think from the day you went into prison to the day you get out, things would be totally different from a negative to a positive?
Didn't once in a million years picture that, bro, but it's like, I've always stayed positive, bro. Like, I've always been like a fucking, I don't know if you call it spiritual or whatever, lad, but
is that through religion?
Not
I ain't never seen nobody hold a Coke bottle like this with the lid right there. I mean, I guess this got to be some jail stuff. This got to be some, oh, don't lose the cap, some jail type energy. Little things you do out of jail to let people know that you was incarcerated.
I don't know if you call it spiritual or whatever, lad, but
is that through religion?
Not really. Like, I've always knew about manifestation, all that type of shit, you know what I mean? Because I read a book called The Secret.
Yeah, the law of attraction.
And I kind of feel like it helped me out, bro, do you know what I mean? Just like...
No lie, the law of attraction, that's how I got into YouTube. I already considered myself, when I first started, I considered myself a YouTuber. I was like, I do this. I'm here. And that's kind of got away from me recently, but I'm back. Don't even worry about it. I'm back. I still believe in myself. If y'all believe, I believe.
Keeping a positive mindset, because I've always been negative, bro. But like, when I've been positive, good things happen, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's how I was trying to be, lad. I was just always trying to be positive, bro. And then, like, when it started working, I was just like, yeah, I just need to keep the ball rolling, man.
It's mad, and it's as simple as everything as a mindset.
Bro, drinking battery acid. That's Coca-Cola?
Anybody can change it to then create any life that they want, but it's hard when you're in such a negative headspace. But it does take time to break that.
The difference between people who make it and don't make it is they simply gave up. It's as simple as that. They gave up on themselves.
But it's just consistency, and it's just lack of knowledge from some people that don't realise they've got a lot to offer.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? You'd have seen a lot of kids in prison who had fucking mass potential, but it just fucked it.
1,000,000%.
And ended up on the smack or fucking on the spice.
Exactly.
Losing their loved ones and just
hopefully
can't
I wasn't
anymore.
Exactly, bro.
Sad.
Serious.
How did Eminem come about? What happened there?
Bro, that was like the most random thing that ever happened, bro. So obviously I'd been out for like, 2-3 months or something. I let me bed run my Instagram for me, innit? Because fucking all the messages and that, I can't get through them, bro. And fucking half of the girls who message me and this and that, so my bed knows I'm not up to nothing. I just say, you run me Instagram, you know what I mean?
Easier.
And she goes to me one day, Marshall Mathers has messaged you, yeah? I'm like, you chatting shit? She's like, who's that? I said, Eminem. She's like, where's he from? London. I went, you must be fucking...
She didn't know who Eminem... She didn't know who Eminem was? That's rare. He's worldwide.
And I said, gives a look, seen the message, bro, and I was just like, fucking hell, man.
That's unbelievable.
I know, serious.
That is unbelievable. For me, he's the greatest of all time.
I thought it was fake. So I've clicked on the page. Fucking, it doesn't follow no one. I'm thinking, this is fucking, it's got to be a blag or someone winding me up or something, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then fucking, yeah, man.
How was that feeling?
Lad, it was mad, because obviously I grew up listening to Eminem and that as well.
He's the greatest, isn't he? Obviously you get your Tupacs and
exactly.
But if you grew up with 90s rap, 80s, 90s, the rap's totally different from now.
Exactly.
It doesn't really hit the same.
I know.
But even Ice Cube and fucking...
It depends what you listen to, who you listen to.
And like, they're just unbelievable the way they just connected with their songs.
Exactly, bro, yeah. Even music from back then is still relevant now.
Yeah, it's timeless.
That's
facts. It's timeless, bro.
It makes sense.
That's
like,
facts.
so much shit now out there, it doesn't really make sense. But the young kids are buying into it. How do you then come out, start doing well? How do you then stay out?
Well,
are you worried that you can go back?
Like, bro, like I crossed that stage, bro. I'm done with everyone, do you know what I mean? Like, unless, like, obviously I've still got a handful of mates, bro, like, but at least the guys who I've got around me now, I know they're there for me, bro. They're not there for benefits. Like, half of me mates have got their own businesses, lad. A couple of me mates go to work all week, bro, and only come home on the weekend, lad. But, like, these are, like, proper guys, good guys who you want around you, bro. And, like, all these other guys who were in the past and all this and that, cut ties with them a long time ago, brother, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, like, I was so focused on not going back to jail. Like, even before I got out, I've heard stories about people can be recalled because of lyrics and all this type of shit. So
it's like my third snap. Bro, this video is 2 hours and 6 minutes so far.
Accepted the fact that I weren't even going to rap, bro, do you know what I mean? That was just going to be like a part-time thing for me while I was in jail. So I accepted the fact. I was thinking, fuck it, if I get out and they tell me, look, you might be risking recall for this and that, I'm just going to say, fuck it. I'm not a rapper no more, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Done what I've done. It was good while it lasted, because I was in that mind state. I'm not going back to fucking jail for rapping, lad, do you know what I mean? But then I've got out, explained to probation and that, and like, at first, he was like, obviously, submit your lyrics. We want to fucking know what you're dropping, when you're dropping, this and that. So I'm like, sweet, no problem. I've written everything while I've been in jail. Here's all my books. I've got like 10 fucking books full of lyrics. I've showed them. I've said, look, these are all old songs. Everything's from past tense. If I speak about something, I've been nicked for it. Or like, this has happened, or this is someone else's story. And lad, they were signed with it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's where I was at, bro.
Fire in the booth. Shout out to Charlie.
Yeah, man.
Is absolute fire. Like,
that's normal.
There's a few classics there, like the Rich 32 one, K-Coke.
Yeah.
Akala.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Like, if you listen to it, like, unbelievable. Yours is up there. Yours could potentially be the biggest thing. It's what, nearly 6 million views. Like,
yeah.
What were you feeling? Because I think you were just out of prison.
Yeah,
and then,
I just got out, bro. Like,
did you have your songs ready, prepared?
Yeah, obviously I was ready, because from when
Charlie, he looked a little nervous, but he did his thing. It was highly anticipated.
Charlie had messaged me while I was still in jail. I knew it. I knew he was going to say, get in for the fight in the booth, so I was just fucking practicing anyway. I memorised about a fucking mixtape full of lyrics, bro. I had like 10 different songs in my head that I'd do every day. But obviously there was this one song, obviously the first part of the fight in the booth.
Dear John?
Yeah, the Dear John one. So obviously fucking, when the time has come and he said like, fucking, I've said to him, how's it work, you know what I mean? And he's like, basically, we just fucking get in there and give them a fire in the booth. So I'm like, sweet, mate. I said, can I send you a beat? And he's like, yeah. Sent him over the fucking beat in there. And he's like, yeah, I can see that's an emotional one. I'm like, yeah, man, I've got something for that. You play it whenever. I'm ready for it. So we've got there, fucking got down there. Obviously, when I've got out, because I've been in jail, when I first went to jail, I had braces. I was fucking fighting all the time. I got my tooth knocked out while I had my braces on. And I fucking pulled them off myself and it fucked my teeth up, do you know what I mean? So like, my first thing I wanted to do was get out and get my teeth done. But I just thought, fuck it, man. Charlie Sloth showed me love. And like, early stages of jail, that was your best fucking part of the week, bro. Saturday night fire in the booth when Charlie Sloth was still on 1Extra, do you know what I mean? I'd make sure I had...
He's not lying. That's when I found Charles Fire in the Booth, when he was still on back in the day. He still has some good guests on there, but
the fucking radio to listen to it every week, lad, without fail. So when he reached out, lad, I was like, yeah, man, this is fucking, it's my time and that, you know what I mean? I've got out on a Friday. He said, come down on a Monday. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get there, man. Got down there. Obviously, met him briefly, and then he had someone else in at the time. So I'm watching how this guy's doing it. The guy was absolutely shit, bro. Like, I don't know what he was doing, man.
Who was it? Hey, cause low key, man, he do be having some. I be looking past a lot of them.
It was funny, man. Like, he was doing like some singy stuff, and then like fucking up, but you could just tell Charlie wasn't impressed, bro. And he's going, yeah, man, fire, man, and that, yeah. And I'm like, lad, I hope he doesn't fucking lie to me like that. So I'm just watching this guy. I'm thinking, yeah, this guy's shit. I said, I'm gonna smoke him. He comes down, he goes, are you ready, bro? I said, yeah. Then that's when you feel it, you know what I mean? The anxiety, like you're just going to do something mad. And I'm like, fucking hell. Got upstairs, got in there now. I'm looking at him, he's like, headphones. I'm like, sweet, put me headphones. The beat's playing straight away. So I just start rapping, lad, you know what I mean? And he goes, yo, that's only a practice run, you know. He said, are you ready? I said, yeah, fuck it, let's just go. So, boom. Obviously, I've got my nerves out the way with that one. Boom. Played the beats, lad, and then it was history, bro. And then after he said, look, mate, that's like fucking, that's up there, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so as well. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass.
Nah, that was a pretty tough one. And in my book, like, it hadn't been a tough one on there for a long time. For a good little minute. So it was the combination of the timing and the anticipation of your first song. So it all hit.
So I thought it was shit, I would say, but it's up there. Yeah. And like I say, the Rex 32, the K-Coke one's fucking legendary as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's up there. Jordan McCann one's a fucking belter as well.
It is, bro. I just thought I'd do something different with the start, you know what I mean? Like, with the story of, like, how everything was going, like, with the fame and, like, how it affected me and my bird's relationship, you know what I mean? A lot of people think it was about a fucking ex. No, that's about me bird doing with now, bro.
Oh, wow.
Your missus ain't going to be letting you sing about an ex.
Exactly, it is. Yeah. Fuck that, bro. She on smoke. What ex?
So, yeah, shout out to Charlie, like, he's done unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Your missus is pregnant now.
Yeah.
With your son.
That's it, bro.
How do you then, again, extra responsibilities and to keep the on the straight and narrow, do you get nervous as well? Because we know how tough those streets are.
Yeah.
Everything to protect.
Definitely, bro.
Instinct.
I think I clocked that he was talking about his current girl in that. I gotta go back and look at my reaction. It could only be his current girl. Like, who? Bro been locked up since he was 15. Really?
So how do you then keep on the straight and narrow, raise the right family, and just keep smashing it?
That's why I'm trying to just do everything legit now, bro. Like, coming out, obviously I had no ID and all that fucking shit. So, like, I've finally just got to the point now where I've just sorted all my shit out. Just set up my limited company, bro. Just got my tax number to start paying tax, bro. Fucking, I'm paying off me fucking me other stuff, bro. So everything's legit, you know what I mean? And like, we've just got a new gaff, and the first room we've done is for our son, lad. You know what I mean? Like, we're still living out of bags, bro. We haven't even got wardrobes yet, but we've made sure like he's got his room first. We've got a bed in our room. We're all right for now. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'll do it in stages, brother. But like, anything I do now is to secure his future, bro, and just make sure that he doesn't go down the same path as me, bro.
Yeah, that's that. That's your focus.
Salutable.
Nothing else matters.
Exactly.
That's your focus.
Yeah, that's my motivation, bro. Like, anything else, fuck them.
What about the clothing brand?
Yeah, this is my clothing brand, what me and my bird started. It took us a while to get it to where it is now, with like in terms of designs and that. But been working on this since I was in jail. But now,
that's pretty tough. I ain't gonna lie, I'll rock it. That color too.
I've got this here. It's called Multrack. We've got like loads of different tracksuits, all different colorways. We've got the hats, ski masks.
Do you got straight black?
T-shirts. We've got the summer set coming, shorts and t-shirts for the gym and that.
Where can people buy it?
Just on multrack.com.
website?
Yeah, multrack.com or l20musicstore.com, bro. Everything's on there, man.
Multrack.com.
How you feeling today, bro?
Good, man, good.
You fucking smashed it, by the way.
Yeah.
You're still young, what, you 27?
Yeah, 27.
Oh, he real young. You got a whole life ahead of
You've
you.
got your whole life ahead of you, man,
That's
from what you've learned to what you've overcome to what you're achieving now. It's absolutely beautiful
Thank
to
you,
see.
bro.
And like I say, it'll give light to other boys, young kids who think there's no out.
Yeah, I hope it does, man.
Plans for the future, brother?
Plans for the future, just stay at the next, bro. Just keep going, like, there's a lot of shit that don't
Not gonna lie. Fumes the engineer.
want me winning, bro. Like, there's a lot of people that don't want me winning. A lot of haters, bro, that are trying to stop the movement, but I'm just going to stay focused, brother. They can't stop me, man.
They can't stop you. I was just about to say that. Your movement's going too fast.
Exactly, lad.
Is there any names you would like to work with? Any artists you would like to collab with?
Fucking
Eminem,
bro. You never know. Might have already happened, brother.
Yeah. You're already
What?
on it, bro.
Might have something there for them.
They love that.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, when he does his albums, he gets a lot of artists coming through.
Yeah. But UK, like, UK rappers definitely need a song with Dave, man. Or Central C.
Central C's back.
Nah, I feel that. I feel both. Both. Central C is in like his world tour bag, but for sure, he can get like deep. Pause.
Mac, he just released his album, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He's
But
fucking killed it, him, lad.
The UK rappers don't get the recognition as American
Nah, they
rappers. Some of the London rappers are good, but they're shite as well.
Yeah,
And it's
they are.
because of the tone. There's no, like I said,
It
there's
is.
no connection.
It's not a difference, all that drill shit, lad. Like, they're all shit, but the music industry is ran by labels in London, bro, and they don't like people from out of London.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've had they say it's for culture, and they're pushing this type of music and this and that, but it's not, lad. They've got their own hidden agendas, do you know what I mean, brother?
Mm-hmm.
It's like people from out the way. I've had labels reach out to me and be like, we want to work with you because we don't agree with what's going on in London, and we want other talents from.
Do you think London is pushing the agenda of like the drill music because they know they can give you a check, you're gonna recoup that check very quickly, and then you're gonna go to jail, and then they gonna forget about you?
I'm out the way. So I'm like, Sam, mate, you know what I mean? But fuck them. They can all stay to it, lad, and go to the little Diddy parties down there, mate. I'll do what I do up here, bro. Innit?
Yeah, I know, something dick, mate, to try and get a leg
Exactly,
up, mate.
bro.
That's what happens in this.
It is.
A fucking weird industry.
Listen, mate, if you're not fucking wearing what they want you to wear, lad, going to their little secret parties, getting drunk, fucking hugging each other in the back rooms, lad, and doing whatever else they're doing, it's like, they don't want you to involve, lad, because they can't control you, bro.
Yeah.
But they can't control me, lad.
You don't want to be controlled. You want to be independent, but you want to learn. You need the best guidance with people around you to say,
Exactly.
don't do this and do that. People who's lived that life as
That's
well.
what I mean.
That's the music industry in general, man.
Like, I'm just a normal person at the end of the day, brother. I'm still fucking from the streets, bro. Like, still fucking, most days, lad, I still look like a scruff, lad, you know what I mean? But who's ass, bro? Like, I'm building a future for my son, bro.
For anybody that's watching, it's maybe in a life of crime or a life of struggle, what advice would you have for them?
My biggest advice, bro, is just basically watch the people who you're around, man. Because when shit hits the fan, lad,
They're not gonna be there.
half of them are gonna fold, bro, and turn their back on you, lad. And it's just like, bro, that shit doesn't last forever, man. Unless you're a proper snitch, bro, and you work with police, bro, or you've got family members who are police, bro, it's not gonna last forever, man. You're gonna fucking end up in a cell, bro, and you're gonna end up losing everything. Use your fucking money wisely, lad, and use your head wisely, and invest, and fucking make a future for yourself and your family, bro. That's all I can say.
When are you
That's facts.
at your happiest?
When am I at my happiest? I have highs and lows, bro, do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, but when I'm at home, lad, when I see me bed happy, bro, when I see me family happy, or me mates, that makes me happy, bro, do you know what I mean?
Same here. Bro's ahead of his time, but it's okay because he went to jail, so he had a lot of time now. Hey, salute.
I think as well in life, is for men especially, we're happy when we see other people happy.
It is like,
And then if you are genuinely happy, like I always say this, but if I'm happy, I can go a walk with the dog.
Yeah, man.
And something will tell me I shouldn't be happy, and it'll take me back to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
30 years ago when I fucking done something wrong, and it just takes you back to that unhappy place.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, brother. But like with me as well, I like getting out on my bikes a lot. You know what I mean? So I just fucking go in the middle of Wales, bro, on my bikes, get out there, and I've got a farmer there I can pay. He's got acres of land, go and pay him. I'm just out on my bikes, bro, and then I'm just free. Nothing, man. Just feel fucking, feel nice, bro, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brother, listen for coming on today. I know it's your first interview, so I appreciate you giving it to me.
Oh, that's his first interview? Oh, you obviously.
Of course, bro.
It was a good interview, too. This is top tier interview.
Genuinely rooting for you. You've got some massive fucking talent, but it's only you who can take it whenever you want to.
Exactly.
Like, for you, your missus, the baby, everything that you're doing,
yeah, man.
Nothing but love for it. How can people? What's your social medias, your TikToks, YouTubes? Yeah,
we know it all. TLL, leave a like, comment.